Hello YouTube, good seeing you. Hi YouTube, welcome on in. Everyone, welcome on in. Thank you for being here on today. Today's a Friday around Resortyville. It is a, what's it called? It is a Thursday. Okay, let's try it again. All right. Hello friends. Never mind. I feel a little all over the place today, friends. I'm not quite sure why that is, but it's good to be here with you anyway. Actually, I do know why it is. I have to end early today, and the reason for that is I have an emergency dental appointment this afternoon. We'll see how it goes. I'll report in tomorrow on that, but yes, there's something wrong inside my mouth, and I hope the dentist can poke at it and look at it and tell us what it is, because ow. I think that's the key word here right now. Independently of it, like whatever it is, growing and moving in weird ways that are leading to a weird little bump inside, the ow is happening more and more. So we're gonna get through this thing. I will end stream today probably round about noon my time, which is only a little over 3 hours away until 3 hours away until I gotta go. So if you see me streaming well after my noon, please do say, hey Resorty, etc, etc, etc. So I'll report back. Maybe I will get a fancy x-ray, so I'll show you. As I said before, this is the great joy of living in a country like Japan, where I know I'm going to pay very, very little money and get very, very good care, so it's going to be good. Some quick hellos to one and all. Good seeing you, Grobzilla. First one in today. Always there early, unnamed comment. Welcome. Hello, Wizards. Hello, George. Heroic Technology comes back to the channel after being gone for a while. I decided we're going to look at Heroic Technology's chat today. This is something I started yesterday and was not planning to do every day, but it's going to be funny. We'll see, we'll see. Jim, it's good to see you. Hello, Elsidol. What's up, Selden? Protege, welcome back. Welcome in today. Who else we got? History Teacher Steve, singing a little bit of, unfortunately, Rick Astley. I'll take it for sure. Hello to you, Blue Link. What's up, Marks? Hello to you, Bad Beat Bill. Chiplerone, welcome. Tarek, good to see you. Twitch uses a method of, wait. Twitch uses that to generate your monthly annual review and called you that sort of chatter. Are you okay? Good seeing you, Tarek. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm sure that you meant it with all the due enthusiasm. How's it going today, Slivers? Slivers, you got board games tonight. Hope it goes well. Hopefully you play some new ones or some old ones. Whatever you're doing, hope you enjoy yourself a bundle. Good seeing you today. Shepard, CS Prof, hope the semester's going well. Paul Harvey, hello. And anyone out there lurking or watching the VOD, welcome. Thanks for being here. And it hurts to talk. I think that's the conclusion of this story. The more I talk now in my excited, resorty voice, well, we'll see how this goes. I'm considering going and taking a pain reliever just to possibly limit my complaints today. Feeling the pain is fine. When I was sitting quietly this morning, no problems, but now the tongue is bouncing against the bit. I know, it's disgusting. We don't think about mouth parts or body parts, but there you go. Friends, up early this morning, up at about 4 a.m. Not because I had a fun Wrexham match to watch, but instead because someone screwed up his grading plans. Yesterday evening, I had a little more grading to do, and I said, no, we're going to do some other things instead. And then I said, okay, I can grade after stream tomorrow, completely forgetting the dentist appointment. So, yep. Woke up at 4 a.m. and decided to get those grades done. They're all done but one. I've got one paper left to finish, and it's a paper I do not know what to do with. It is a paper in which the students, I don't know, misunderstood the question in some fundamental way. This is not the one that we've discussed previously. The student wrote a super interesting essay, but not for the question asked. And so I've graded it so far with an inside my head question mark. Man, if the student's just radically wrong in a way that I understand they understood the question, that's cool. Like, I don't have to deal with that. But if a student seems to have missed the question in a big way, I think that she forgot the names of the books we were studying, And so I asked her or the class to, please respond to a question in terms of one of the two books we've read so far. And it seems that she took up the other book instead. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's one of these relatively minor mistakes. And she is a native reader-speaker of English, so it's not like I don't know. Weird times. Team, what would you do? Faced with this kind of issue, if you were the teacher and the student wrote a good essay on the wrong topic in a way that could be explained by simply confusing titles, would you say the other students did it right, F- for you? Or would you say we should grade it based on what it contains? Or would you grade it as a C, a C- so a student can pass? Because I'm split right now. I am considering marking it with a let's talk, so I can get a clearer sense of what happened. Is it a final essay? No, this is like a midterm of some sort. So could I ask the student to rewrite it? So the problem with that is none of the other students had this trouble. And none of them knew what question was coming exactly. I had hinted in the direction a few times, but never said, like, you will be tested on this right here. And so if she rewrites, she'll have the advantage of knowing what the question is before. Did it show competency? Yeah, definitely it showed competency of the material she discussed. That said, the material she discussed is the easier of the two texts. It's the one we do the very first in class just to get the students starting to think. And so, there is a world in which she said, that book is the harder one, let's use the easier one. I'm not sure. Granted, own, but penalty for not using the correct topic. I think that's fair. There's not a clear sense of, used in the correct book is worth X number of points. I just don't know how to think of that in some measure. But yeah, I think I'm personally on the direction of, talk to her and tell her, you did really, really, really well. That's not quite true. You did B+ work on the wrong topic. And so I think discussing with her to understand what happened, I suspect she'll be confused because the other essay she wrote, she got a B on, right? So she's probably expecting a B or so on her exam. She probably knows she didn't do a great job, but still did better than passing work. And so I expect she'll be shocked. Now, anytime you say to a student, please see me after class, moment of horror for the students. And I could put please see me after class, smiley face, but that seems cruel given that will be a hard conversation. So I don't know. We'll see what comes, but that's what we're thinking right now. HT, an extreme example, there's an assignment worth 50% of your grade that you straight up completely forgot. Yeah, right? And I've had this issue also with students, right? The syllabus says no late work accepted unless you give me a reason beforehand. And I'm so loose on the reason, right? Even if it's relatively obviously a false reason or something that feels so minor, I'll still go with it because I don't want to be a police officer in that way. It's just a matter of are you respectful and do you acknowledge there was something to do? Let's have a chat after class. Seldom I like that. It's a much friendlier way of putting it than see me after class. That kind of thing. The professor said that you can take 15% you missed and put it on the final. That's interesting, HT. So your highest possible grade on the final then was an 85%. I can do math. Instead of penalizing you with a 0 for the large portion of your grade. Yeah. That seems like an interesting idea, though more complex than my initial one. Yeah, I think I'll talk to the student. I think that is the way I'll go. I don't want it to be a negotiation session, because I think that concedes some element of my job. But I think I would like to understand what the heck happened. I think I will actually not give her back her test, so that I can, just have a conversation without her knowing what the particular problem is. And so I can like give her a blank copy of the first exam question and say, hey, you wrote on this one, would you just explain to me how it came to pass? And actually should begin the conversation with, I'm not accusing you of cheating. This is not a conversation about cheating or plagiarism or anything like that. You are not in trouble, just what happened here. And then as she talks through it, we'll see what happens when I say, this is not the text that you think it is. We'll see. Report on tomorrow. I appreciate when you all talk through these ideas with me. Often I'm a little uncertain. And like, clearly it's the case that I have the final call. And clearly I've been doing this for a very long time, but it's amazing that I still find new ways of needing to grade, like new moments of how students do things in ways that are surprising. So, the first issue, of course, was like real straight cheating, right? I had a student in my, second year of teaching as a graduate student go to a logic exam with notes across her lap. And I approached her midway through the class. I moved through the classroom and saw that she was looking at her lap regularly. I said, oh, that's kind of weird. What's going on there? And I came up next to her and clearly saw sheets of papers, and she scooped them. As I said, may we talk? She scooped them up and jammed them in her backpack and said, oh, what about? And that was a very, very strange moment because she obviously did not want to have that conversation and did not want to give to me the things that she was using. And so, that was my first time dealing with like explicit, obvious cheating. And then I've had students, lift quotations without quoting them and, copying paragraphs out of books and that sort of thing. I've never had a student use my work yet, but we'll see. Past that, I don't know. The ChatGPT thing was the big issue for a while there. It still kind of is, where suddenly there's kind of cheating that just isn't as easily dealt with. But yeah, this is not a cheating case. Like I said, this is just another weird question of what to do. And there's probably no perfect answer. These things are not absolute in how you deal with them, though it would be the case if someone said the absolute right answer is to fail the person on not doing the question to be good. The white balance will replace today. Wait, did my white balance get set to auto again? I did restart the computer 2.5 weeks ago. So it is entirely possible that I set it up so the white balance is auto somehow. It's one of those settings that changes back when I restart the computer. Let's find out together. Friends, on the screen there you'll see the funniest joke of all time. You can look at that while I figure out what on earth I'm doing, so you can see. All right. Webcam, This is not the intended intro. Also, I was intending to, have a short intro today because we're ending early, so we'll see. All right, yes, the white balance is on auto. That's the fact, friends. Good catch, Eka. You said the white balance was weird yesterday, and I didn't realize what you were talking about. Also, focus should not be auto. You go back there. I usually have the exposure up 1, but I won't deal with that right now. So apply those. And then here comes the hard part. Okay. What is truly white in this world? Alright, that's not it. I hate this part so much. I mean, like, I think people use like a plain white paper sometimes. Alright, the back of this receipt is white. Does that look white to you all? Does that look like overly blue or properly white or what? That's definitely bluish. Oh, is that white? Oh, that's definitely not white. Is that okay? Is that okay there? Do you like this one? I think I'll accept this one. Stop! No, I just keep throwing things back and forth. Is this good? Yes is good? Okay. We're not going to do a round of number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2. But we'll see how it goes. Apply that, and never ever change the, never ever change the, the settings again. Alright, goodbye OBS thing. Very good, very good, very good, good. Good enough for government work? That's not a fun topic. Alright, what was I going to do today in the intro? I was probably telling some story. Right, I was saying like students cheat in different ways. Someone said, what if a student's answer begins with as a large language model, I believe? Last year I had a student who turned in a paper that began with, I have had ChatGPT write this paper for me. And it was a paper that was meant to be creative in some sense. And so I had a hard call for myself of, is deciding to explicitly and obviously use ChatGPT and tell the teacher you're doing so creative in the way that this prompt called for. And that was no fun. Students find ways to push the limits in the most delightful of ways. So ultimately I decided on that one. They got to redo the assignments with a smile. You know, I said, oh, very clever. No, definitely not. Absolutely not. Anyway, all I've been doing overnight is grading, so I have very little to share with you other than I'll be glad to be done with that very, very soon. Almost done. It's gonna be good. And then, yeah, today we got a new Civ 7 start. Someone asked a bit ago about why did the last one end. We won! We did a Lafayette science victory, but realistically, we probably could have won on any of the victories because we were so far ahead on everything. And yeah, because of that we decided to go to a harder difficulty. Today we'll be doing that. I don't yet have a choice of which nation we'll be playing as. Not quite sure on that one. I look forward to figuring it out. Friends, 2 quick things before we get to the game. 2 quick things. Number 1, I have a news story to share with you. And then number 2, we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway for Amazon money. Oh! Jeff Bezos gives back to us. What a good time. What a good time. Oh, Gromzilla. I'm sorry I missed it somehow, but thank you for the 1 bit. I have no idea how I missed that. Did it happen before I went live? No. Anyway, good seeing you. All right, the news story of the day. This is going to be upsetting, friends. This is the worst news story I have seen in, oh, I don't know, weeks, months. Connecticut, oh yeah, reject all, thank you. Connecticut aims to convince everyone that it's the pizza capital of the United States. What on earth are you people doing? What is going on here? Of the many states I have seen claim themselves to be very, very good at pizza, this is not one of them. Hey, Jim, thank you for the bit, because this is a bit. I mean, it is a news story that caught my attention. And I said, wait, what? What? I thought I'd share it with you all, but indeed it's a bit. And, yeah, so it's actually announcements from the governor that they're trying to start a pizza trail tour of the state of Connecticut based on how good their pizza is. Yeah, the Pizza Capital Trail, they call it. And as a marketing initiative, I get it, right? As a come see our state, we have cool stuff, awesome. I know that outside of the eastern seaboard, Connecticut always wants more visits, more population, and so on. Yeah, a number of you are mentioning New Haven Pizza, and that apparently is the thing that the governor pointed to in particular. What is this? So I actually had not seen this before this moment. Friends, it's the Office of the State Comptroller Special Examination on Pizza. Oh boy. Oh boy. How do I embiggen you? I wish to embiggen you, please. Can you imagine? I don't know. Wait. This is said as controller. We learned a while back that comptroller is said controller. I didn't see this. The state seal has a piece of slice taken out of it. Sorry, controller. Yeah, as Connecticut's fiscal watchdog, I'm always considering how different policies and industries affect our state's economy. This report aims to quantify the impact of pizza, or apiza? I don't get the joke, if you will, on Connecticut's economy, including in relationship with the rest of the world. Honestly, though, we're just scratching the surface. The true impact is nearly unquantifiable when we consider the thousands of employees at pizza restaurants who spend their wages in local economies, the pounds of ingredients purchased, many of them locally sourced, and money spent on advertising, marketing, and more. When the person in charge of math for a state says that the economic effect is unquantifiable, they are lying. They are lying. 100%. Hey, thank you for the raid host today, Talk Riva. What were you playing? A little game called Sid Meier's Civilization VII. Haven't heard of that one. Hope it's a good time. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing today? What culture, what leader, etc.? And I love it. Anyway, so it is the case that they're looking into pizza all over Connecticut, and they're attempting to determine which state. How do I embiggen this thing? I'm not downloading it. If I won't download it, fine. They're trying to. I realize this is like definitely not a use of our time. I'm just fascinated by it. Our population puts us at 29th in the country, geographic size at 48th. Our number of pizza restaurants ranks 23rd in the nation. If you use the metric of pizza restaurant per 10,000 people, Connecticut is number 1. I want to suggest that when you choose a random metric, this is not serious, right? This is not serious. I gotta chill out, but still. Friends, the first ad break is coming straight away. Do consider hanging out for 3 minutes. On the other side, I promise I will not be talking about pizza. I do wonder though, what makes Connecticut pizza so darn good? So New Haven is famous for coal-fired slices. New Haven coal-fired pizza. Does this look good to you? This is their banner photo for pizzas in the state. This looks to me like a Totino's pizza you get from your grocer's freezer and jam one into the oven for 12 minutes, and it tastes vaguely of cardboard. The right side is what I would get from my grocer's freezer. The left side is an abomination before the Lord. I don't mean to be offensive, but let's be serious here. Oh boy. Half tomato, half mozzarella Apizza from Sally's A Pizza. Why do they call it that? From a Neapolitan word, literally a pizza. How is that used grammatically? I would like a pizza. I don't mean to speak ill of other languages, but what on earth is this doing? It's been favorably regarded by national critics. Well, obviously, the usual critics are wrong. They just like get paid to talk about things they don't do. I can't imagine people being paid to just stand there and talk all day about things they didn't make. Seems ridiculous. Drier. Why would anyone want a pizza to be dry? Oh no! White clam pizza. I mean, I prefer the crust on this one definitely. Right, the crust looks good to me. Is white clam pizza good? I've never had it. Clam pizza. I can't remember what clams taste like, unfortunately. So it doesn't remind me of any tasty. Any tasty? If it's any tasty at all. Are these onions? These whitish things? Never had the answer, obviously no. It sounds delicious. Clam and garlic. I don't know. Yeah, good call, your monger, because the crust seems dry, but the rest of the pizza seems wet. Maybe that'd be a delightful combinations of unexpected textures and flavors. Cooked in an extremely hot oven. You all know I have one story about hot ovens. Here we go. So how hot does a as a home oven get during cleaning cycle? Okay. As you see, the New Haven pizza is cooked above 650 degrees Fahrenheit. The self-cleaning cycle on your home oven, meant to burn off anything left inside, gets even hotter than that. One night, one of the professors in the English department decided that he wanted a fancy restaurant pizza. Unfortunately, all the fancy restaurant pizza places were closed because this was 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't you worry, he was entirely sober. He went ahead and made the dough in his kitchen. Now, when I say he made the dough, he just like threw water and dough together and hoped for the best. And he put some topping on, etc. And he knew this fact about the world, that the cleaning cycle gets hot enough to be like a restaurant oven. Unfortunately, or fortunately, your choice, as many of you know, when you go into the cleaning cycle on your oven, the door locks. You cannot get into it, not even a little bit. And so, he kicked the lock off of his oven so that he could make a pizza at 3 or 4 in the morning. And guess what? It worked! Or at least worked well enough that he told this story triumphantly when we got together a week or 2 later. I don't know how good it was. He was in no sense ready to ready to actually do cooking or do good critique of the food, but there you go. If you ever want to make a pizza at home, you can do it and possibly burn your house down. Do people actually use this self-cleaning feature? Apparently people do. I have never done so because it scares me. But yeah, there is indeed a home oven cleaning cycle. In which, like, if you have splashes of this and that on your oven sides and you don't want to get in there and scrub really hard, you just lock it down and push the button to make it go, and it gets incredibly hot, and the food turns into ash. And then a fan runs, the oven cools down, and then you wipe away the ash. And the ash is much easier to move around than the grease is. So how about this? Those of you who have not used your home oven cleaning cycle, how about this weekend you try it and report back? Because unfortunately I don't have an oven that has this here in Japan. And I never did it in the US. No, you won't do it? What? When I give chat challenges, how about this? Anyone who does so will get 50 resorty points. Gotta work on better incentives. Like I said, I've never done it either. I wonder how common it is to use it or not to use it. Because thinking back to my parents' house, I don't think my mother ever used it. So it's possible it was like the forbidden button in my household. Let's see if there are any like, stats on this. Do people use home oven cleaning cycle? I mean, here we go, right? So Reddit DIY is immediately saying a lot of people, do you use this? And then in 2024, last year, my appliance guy says self-cleaning oven functions are never to be used. They're unsafe. I've tried lots of other things, but nothing else works. Not sure why everyone's claiming it's safe to use the self-clean function. Of course you can use it, but the temperature gets so hot, it could potentially cause your motherboard circuitry to get faulty. Why on earth do they put something in that will destroy the machine? They stopped putting it in, but then customers complained. They brought it back, but most have a clause in the warranty that it can be affected by the self-clean process. What on earth is this? Why, yes, if you push that button on your computer, it might explode. Your call. Hi, Shoal. Thank you for the resubscription for a good Civ leader and safe cleaning. Absolutely, I appreciate it very much, my friend. I'm really, really surprised that the manufacturers caved to that kind of pressure, which makes me think that there are at least some subset of customers who use it regularly, or else they wouldn't complain. But yeah, I think my household is a forbidden button. Now, I don't know if my parents knew that it might damage the machine, or if it was just like a weird sort of thing. All right, I take back now the claim that this weekend you should use the self-clean function. Unless I immediately go and invest in the oven manufacturer stock, because y'all are going to be buying a bunch of new ovens. So the kitchen, whatever that is, says never ever use it. All right, here is the New York Times. As usual, I'm not logged in. Let's see how far we can get. Should you use it? It depends. Ah, boy, what do we got here? We spoke to experts. Here are 5 things you need to know. Number 1, it's largely safe for you and your home. All right, they did some tests. Just make sure the oven door locks. Fair enough. It could break the oven, though. If you need your oven in the next 6 weeks or can't afford to fix or replace it, you should clean it manually. This is a very, very funny sentence. If you need your oven in the next 6 weeks, clean it manually. It may not work as well as you think it will. Take extra precautions to avoid using it. Clean your oven more often. I enjoy this article. This made me happy. All right, team, I apologize for telling you this story of my professor friend Ryan almost burning the house down, allegedly. Well, there you go, there you go. As mentioned previously, Connecticut is trying to become the pizza capital of the U.S., putting a real challenge against, Chicago and New York. I think that's the usual question you get, which is the greater pizza place, Chicago style or New York style? And of the two, despite coming from Chicago, I really do enjoy New York style, assuming that Chicago style is the casserole. It is, correct? Yeah, I like this. It is an interesting kind of food. It is delightfully cheesy always, which is mighty, mighty fine. But it's a lot. It's a lot. When I go in for Chicago style pizza, I always make sure I don't eat lunch first. If I want to have more than 2 pieces, it's just a lot. Now again, very, very tasty. The place that make it, all about it. If you've never had it, encourage you to try at least once rather. But it is a bit much, New York style pizza, of course, is it listed here? New York? Not so much, not so much. Also, the place that started this pizza, I believe you can write on the walls there. Is this true? Am I making things up? No, not Pizzeria Uno. Gino's East. I mean, Gino's East is the pizza place that is, you're allowed to write on the wall. Ah, there you go. There you go. Gino's East is famous for allowing their customers to write on the walls. The tradition started by accident in the 1970s when customers would use forks and knives to carve their initials into a table. It started by accident, they say, because someone was carving initials on the table. In an effort to save their dinnerware, employees encouraged customers to write on the walls and even provided them with pens and markers. Is that really the best solution? I wonder how surreptitious the customers were to be carving and not noticed. Because my assumption is if you take a knife and get cut on the table, someone will hear you. Huh. I mean, it probably worked, but you could also stop people from writing on the table by cutting off their hands. Right? There are lots of possible solutions. It just seems like one that, while it's fun and gives a fun little story, it's not the first solution that would come to mind for me. But it's fun anyway. You want to try Detroit-style pizza? Doesn't Little Caesars now have Detroit-style pizza? You do have many visits. One tiny mark today, I like it. I think it's the case that Little Caesars now has this, or at least did a while back. And there you see, Wisconsin brick cheese. So it ends up being somewhat thicker than the thin ones, but maintains a similar kind of buttery goodness all the way around. And I believe Little Caesars started in Detroit. And why is this the topic of the day? This was not planned. Detroit-style pizza. Do not have any more. Little Caesars is not pizza. Tell that to, I don't know, fourth-year graduate student resorty who lived genuinely 3 blocks away from a Little Caesars that had $5 pizzas on the weekend evenings. You get a medium pizza for $5 dues. And that was the happiest period of those years as I was grinding through my my grad school years, simply saying, I can't afford anything but rice and beans, more rice and beans. And then suddenly a $5 weekend pizza. Oh, so good. My friend Jay and I would each go get a pizza and throw in a 2-liter for $1.50, and we'd go play video games Friday evening, and it was such a great stress relief. So how dare you speak ill about Little Caesars on my channel? That's speaking ill of my only joy in life. Anyway, at one point they did indeed have that kind of pizza. There you go, Detroit-style deep dish. Now I just want to look at it. I don't want to pretend that I'm actually going to buy it. I do have it anyway, right there. And I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You don't go to Little Caesars expecting culinary perfection. You go there expecting some tasty food, a little greasy, but that's okay. Also with that $5 pizza thing, occasionally when Noms and I have made road trips and have been a little bit late getting where we need to go, she and I would order on the app and have a pizza ready for us to pick up at some little city 50 miles ahead. And we'd stop and we'd get it and we would eat pizza together while driving down the road. And in many cars, especially ones that are full of things and the passenger seat's a little bit too far forward, it is difficult to hold and give out slices of pizza while driving. That does raise another topic. Should you drive and eat food at the same time? I do it. I will unabashedly, unashamedly say I do it. I will also unashamedly say my steering wheel often gets as bad as my mouse or keyboard when it comes to the hand situation. It is a greasy mess. Now don't worry, I clean it occasionally. if we're having any friends in the car, now that I'm married, if my father's visiting, we clean it up a little bit. When we sell it, we clean up quite a bit also. But yes. French fries easy while driving. You just grab one and drop it in. So often while my wife is driving, which she always does, because she gets car sick when other people drive. I'll hold the food in front of her mouth so she can take a bite without taking her eyes off the road. That's a sweet little thing. Why do I tell you all these things? Pepper, this is my safe place. This is the place where I can talk to you about the real affairs of the world. I'm not gonna cherry pick. I'm not gonna sugarcoat life. You don't want to hear that I live in a world of perfection. You want the deep down gritty truth of Resorty's life. And that includes dirty steering wheels. As I said before, we don't have a car here, so you're not getting any dirty steering wheels on the show anytime soon. But yeah, it probably depends on what food you have in your hands. But man. Oh man, what are they? Yeah, Hostess powdered donuts. Like these are terrible to eat while driving, because no matter what you do, you have one hand on the steering wheel. You have your knees underneath trying to steer by leg power, and you try to take one out and drop it into your mouth safely, because if you bite into it, you're gonna have an explosion of powdered sugar all over your clothes. And then when you go and pay tolls, the toll worker will look in at you and think such scandalous thoughts. I miss donuts. I miss road trip donuts so very much. Listen, I didn't have much breakfast this morning. I'm trying to eat healthfully. I now have a food diary going where I write down what I eat each day. Most days there are 3 meals, but on Wrexham days there's a Wrexham meal also. Gotta eat to have energy. But yeah, looking at this food, oh my goodness. You made a decision to eat a hot dog with all the toppings while driving. Mistake you make only once. You bit into it and squirted terribly. Yeah, that's definitely the kind of thing that belongs in a sitcom where you have an interview that same day. I don't know. All very good. All right, 2 more quick things. Number 1, it is time for a giveaway. As many of you know, Big Resorty, occasionally I get requests from Twitch to evaluate some new feature they're thinking of rolling out. And this morning was one such day. And the request said we'll give you a $5 Amazon US gift card in exchange for 10 minutes of your time evaluating and thinking through this new Twitch feature. And so, I started filling out the survey, honestly and truthfully. I watched a little bit of the thing they want me to not talk about, but they don't want me to talk about it, but think about, and after about 4 minutes, they said, thanks for filling it out, you are not our target audience. There you go. So 4 minutes of time for a $5 gift card. Wow, $5? Tarek, you're not allowed to win this. How dare you speak ill of the thing I'm giving you? How dare you? So now, team, we're going to do a giveaway of this $5 Amazon gift card. Tarek may not win, but for the rest of you, if you're interested in winning a $5 Amazon US gift card, in Japan I can't use it. It will not work on Amazon Europe, etc. I don't believe. We'll go ahead and do a quick little giveaway, and we'll make you say a magic word. That magic word is, I considered doing Boo Tarok. I really considered it quite a bit. We're going to say instead the word of the day is, hello. Hello. Hello is the word of the day. Go ahead and put hello into the channel, and you'll have an opportunity to win this big thing. All very good. Does it work in Brazil? I believe US only for this one. Agonarch Artist. Thank you for the resubscription, my friend, for 37 months. I appreciate every single one of those. Always good seeing you around. Are you still streaming, Agonarch? If so, I should probably stop by sometime. I always appreciate the vibe of your stream. With that said, also, those of you who joined me on yesterday's raid target was the best one we've had in a number of weeks. He was like overwhelmed with excitement as we did the raid of a couple hundred people, and he was such a cool guy. Right, such a really cool guy who called his stream the Palace of Positivity. And in the Palace of Positivity, he talked in kind of the way I talk, which is a fair amount of reflecting on this and that. He's from Alaska, which was really cool, and he talked about a little bit about his life and his wife, and apparently he'd gotten Civ 7 as a gift from his wife. And that was such a very cool thing for him to talk about, and yeah, someone I'm glad to have met. Glad to have met. I should probably go to a quick shout out. For those of you who have not seen this person yet, also we're currently doing a giveaway. If you want to win a $5 Amazon gift card, consider typing in HELLO, HELLO. Let's go to a quick shout out though for Bad Panda 907. Consider to follow that way. Maybe not an everyday unrecognized command. Whoops, sorry. Maybe not something you watch every day. I don't think they stream that often, but it might be nice to stop by and say hello from the old Resorty community, etc. And maybe I'll be there too. Always nice helping newer streamers, smaller streamers get started. Agnar, I look forward to your message. Thank you much. In about 10 seconds, we'll draw the gift card giveaway. Thanks to so many of you for entering into it. And the winner today will be in 10 seconds. Look at all you lovely people saying hello. That feels nice. Appreciate being greeted right back. Here we go. The winner is Wizards845. Wizards, a long-time friend of the channel. Let me go ahead and get this to you right now so don't forget to do so. It's right here. Okay, Wizards, this should work for you. Where is Wizards? Would you say something in the channel, please, Wizards? Just like say hi or yo or me so I can click your name. And then speaking of clicking names, after that we will do a little bit of Chat Audit, my new favorite game on Twitch. There you are. Hello, Wizards. Appreciate it. Congratulations. It should be in your private messages now. Don't spend it all in one place. Except I guess you gotta spend it on Amazon. There you go. A little Amazon economy working together. Time for Chat Audit. Yesterday, we discovered something amazing. Something that is truly going to change, change the future of the Resorty stream. And what that is when I get into, live for an hour already, still blathering, into the chat, you can look through and find someone's name. And then you can see all of their messages for all of history. You can scroll back and see people's comments. How's that actually? Or did I put it away? Ah. You can open a separate window. Oh, you can't see that, can you? My apologies. There you go. You can open it in a separate window. And it goes and goes and goes. Apparently, back until the beginning of time. That's the wrong button. You did not click mod comments. I'm trying to get it all here because, friends, yesterday we audited someone named Bad Beat Bill. And Bad Beat Bill's been around since 2015. Much like HT here has been around since 2015 also. And I'm curious. Can you get audited? Not today. One audit per day, I've decided. And I wish there were a way to get all this a little more quickly. But gonna be good. All of history since the beginning of time. Let there be light. And there was a chat list. When I call in an audit, you'll see. It's not just there's lots here. I'm doing a little copying right now. 2017. That's pretty good. I need to make a program that makes us go back all the way in history. Pepper, would you write a program, please? Time for the mods to get to work. Here we go. Followed in 2015. In 2017, the first message. Wow, I was so bored, I went and watched a Civ 5 stream where we all roleplayed and tipped. Cat, I'm here to tell you you're not a rocket scientist. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Well. Let's see how this one goes. It might be time for the closing of the many tabs. Someone's gotten lost again. And there it is. I saw it. All right, here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Did I see it? There it is. All right. Hello again, Gemini. I'm in need of a, what did I call it yesterday? Of a review of a Twitch chatter's messages. What I need to know is what kind of chatter is this person? Ready for the chat messages? Yes, I'm ready. Here's the data for you to audit. The viewer's name is Heroic Technology. Dedicated. This is not true. This is not true. Game knowledge, a good understanding. They even catch details the streamer might miss. Helpful and supportive. They sometimes use phrases like RIP or YOLO. They seem to be more playful than genuinely negative. Observant analytical. They pay close attention to gameplay, analyzing the streamer's decisions. Engaging the streamer. They directly address the streamer, risotto, resorty, ask questions, respond to action. They're invested in the streamer's success. Occasional humor personality. Look, you have a bit occasional personality. Phrases like octopus senpai, a fairy's butts, and the dankest donjon suggest a playful side. They make lighthearted jabs at the streamer's gameplay choices. One person's lighthearted jabs are another person's verbal abuse. Anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting the subscription to our friend Hero Technology. Apparently, Anonymous supports this kind of behavior. Consistent presence, numbers and codes, referencing in-game elements, and occasional meta-game commentary. ChatGPT believes that you are a valuable member of the chat. They're a strategist or analyst type of chatter. Well. All right, unfortunately, this iteration of Gemini does not have yesterday's. Wait. No, yesterday's material is not on this one. But that's pretty good. HG, thank you for bringing valuable chats. I wonder if we'll ever get someone who has said is not a valuable member of the chat, and they'll ban that person immediately. Excellent audits. Today, good audits. I thank you for that one. That said, light-hearted jabs. Octopus senpai, risotto. A fun day. All right. Because today's a short stream, it's already 9:30. I can only stay till noon today. We're going to go ahead and do the redactyl straight away. So far, fake ChatGPT has a positive view of Resorty's chatters. It's true. Amazingly, despite the nonsense that some of the people put in chat, despite the constant hectoring and backseating that I receive, it is the case that you all are doing a good job, according to our friend ChatGPT. Where's the redactyl? See, this is the problem. When I say where's the redactyl, I inevitably scroll through until I open a new window. We've done 2 out of 18,000 viewers. Oh, is this true? One second. Is this true? I just had an absolute epiphany. I can scroll back and grab a random person who has like 1 or 2 chat messages. General Ginyu, I'm sorry for this, but I chose you. Hello again. Would you please analyze the value of this chat member of a Twitch channel? Their name is General Ginyu. I will now input their chat contributions. Excellent. They have no chat contributions. Their value to the channel is effectively 0. This is the part where we included delightful ellipses. Delightful ellipses to leave out what the things actually said. That's good. That's good. That's good. Non-existent. They could be a member of the community. It's not fair to judge. That's not true. You're here to judge. All right. Fun stuff, team. Let's play the redactyl. It's time for the redactyl. Let's put it in slow mode. We'll discover the true meaning of Christmas and the true meaning of this Wikipedia article. It's been fully whited out. Put a word in every 30 seconds. We'll discover together and see what is what. General Genyu's gonna show up in chat again. I apologize for calling out some random person. Here we go. Word number 1 is he. There are 111 of those. Good job. Fall. None of those. Year. 9 of those. Island. There are no islands. Literature. None of those. Star. None. Antiquity. None of those, unfortunately. Era. None of those. French. None of those. Fall. None of those. Age. 7 of those. A good start. Some person who is around in some age. Author. 6 authors. Author of the blank of blank, which something age. We'll see. Rise. None of those. Wood. 2 of those. Sun. 6 suns. Chrysanthemum. Is this a book about Japan? I know they wrote chrysanthemum. Someone's username. That's very clever. But are there any chrysanthemums? If not, we must make one at once. That's an amazing word. A joy. Joy. There's one joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Joy to the fishy, the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. No bronze, no renaissance, no early. 10 early, sorry. System. 7 systems. History. Says history here, Steve. No history today to you, my friend. Life. 6 of those. State. 4 of those. About. Know those. Proposition. Victorian. 0 of those. Union. 2 of those. Information. Any words at all. We'll thread together. There is part of the information age. All right. Person died. It's a was. But happened in our own era, apparently. Scholar. 2 of those. Important. 2 of those. first. I think we did first before. We didn't actually. 14 first. Good job. Man, 7 of those. Invent, 2 of those. Steve. I like how you think, Jim, but no. Jobs, unfortunately not. Credits. 2 credits. Liver live. 3 of those. Pancreas. We're going the same direction. No pancreas today. Web. None. Internet. 1. Computer. 4. Apple. 0. Architect. 0. Silicon. 0. History we did a bit ago. Debt. None of those. Some book, which is credited with something the something for the information age. Blank was the son of a preacher man. The only boy. Today's song day, apparently. Art. No. End. 1. Good job. Transform. Transform. 1. Bell. 0. Social. 3. Book. 5. In social blank, I will help you. I'll put the word media in. It is not social media. How about college? What college? 10 colleges. I'm guessing this would be King's College. I'll help with that one. It's not King's College. Striking out for me today. Engineer. 1 engineer. 1 engineer. Queen's College. Good job, Canadians. Some proud Canadian, maybe. Anyone know some Canadians? Workers. None of those. Discover. 2 of those. Professor. It is a professor, as the first professor of blank at Queen's College. All right, there's a comp sci professor out there. One of you know this, I'm sure. Let's see. Discover we did a moment ago. Computing. 1 computing. Canada. Apparently Queen's College is not in Canada. I thought it was. Belfast. Nope, unfortunately not. Past. No pass. Physics. Physics. None of those. Journalism. None of those. Ireland. 6 Irelands. I apologize. Is it Queen's College Cork, maybe? It is indeed. I apologize for mislocating you all. Definitely my fault there. Technology. That's not how you spell that word. Technology. 1 of those. Rise. We did that earlier, unfortunately. Mathematics. The first professor of mathematics at Queen's College Cork in Ireland. Is it David Lewis? There's 1 Lewis. Or you meant Lewis Carroll, possibly. Logic. 28 logic. Well done. Leading. 2 of those. I don't know anything about Irish intellectuals, so it might be a cheat day. We have 30 guesses left. Pile in anything that you might be relevant to math or professoring or anything at all, and then we'll cheat and figure it out. School. There's 9 schools. I'm trying to think of any Irish philosophers I know. This is embarrassing. I mean, I know some contemporary ones, but they don't work in logic, unfortunately. O'Reilly. Are we start guessing random Irish names? Is what we're doing now? No O'Reilly. Taught. 6 taught. Probably self-taught. There you go. Turing. Is it Alan Turing? I don't think he worked in Ireland, unfortunately. 20th of the century, 1 of those. Is it Boole? I had no idea that Boole was Irish. Is Boole Irish? Or I thought he was English. Oh, I might be wrong on this one. Fascinating. Good job with that one. Now, what's Boole's first name? Can we get there? English. There's 2 English. He is English. All right, he is English. Thank goodness. I had a moment of absolute panic there. His name is Dr. Boole, I presume. Unfortunately not. Is it George Boole? It is indeed George Boole. Good job, Heischel. Heischel knew the words. I had no idea Boole taught in Ireland. That's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. If you ever use the words like not or and or in order to do a search term, a search phrase in some data set, you are working with the basics of Boolean logic. Many of you first learned about Boolean logic probably in a library session in elementary school. You probably learned how to find the book you wanted in the library database with words like and not and so on. George Boole was a largely self-taught English mathematician, philosopher, and logician, most of whose short career was spent as the first professor of mathematics at Queen's College Cork in Ireland. He worked in the fields of differential equations and algebraic logic, and is best known as the author of The Laws of Thought of 1854, which contains Boolean algebra. Boolean logic is credited with laying the foundations for the information age, the basic on-off structure of circuitry and such, which is based on what truth tables, what fun. The son of a shoemaker, received a primary school education and learned Latin and modern languages through various means. Fascinating, fascinating. He established his own school at age 19. What was I doing at age 19? I was hanging out at the local Shake and Steak store until like 4 a.m. with a number of friends from church. I was up late eating, what was I eating? Like these flat burgers. Do they have these flat burger things? They called butter burger. Oh, there it is. The steak burger. I remember part of the preparation of this thing involves, I think, the chef taking like this hammer, this mallet, and banging it on the table. Or on the oven. Some banging probably. At age 19, brother started a school. That is crazy. Your first date with your wife was Steak and Shake. Do you still go back, like on your anniversary, to go to Steak and Shake and say, "Hey, baby doll"? I imagine all people call their partners baby doll. Like, let's take a little picture of the Steak and Shake interior. Interior there. Yeah, it looks like these old diners. This, counter, you get milkshakes there, very tasty. The waitstaff dress as kind of old school folks here. One second. Yeah, old school folks, little bow tie there. Difficult job indeed. But I've never seen this. I've never seen a person wearing a pink outfit there. This is probably some kind of mock-up. Not true at all. You absolutely go back later, you tell yourself you're better than that now, but you're absolutely not better than that. That's fair enough. Considering today's redacted a philosopher, you feel like I let the team down. I was bamboozled, right? I had the moment of, do I know any Irish philosophers? And I ran fast as I only contemporary ones. Now, George Berkeley came to mind, but I believe that Berkeley is Scottish. Is that true? He's Irish! Oh, Lord! I'm sorry, I really let the team down today. This would not have been helpful, but he is an Irish philosopher. You have my strongest apologies. Incidentally, the University of California, Berkeley, is named after Berkeley. And Berkeley just said his name Barkley, and Berkeley says Berkeley. Berkeley is known primarily for a poem he wrote. Yes, this is the one. Westward the course of empire takes its way. The first 4 acts already past. A 5th shall close the drama with the day. Time's noblest offspring is the last. What is this about? The only place left to consume by empire on the planets is the western portion of the United States. And so when the University of California got there, they named it after George Berkeley, because he was the one who argued in favor of colonization because you need more civilization. All right, there you go. A little bit of knowledge this morning. It's all very good. Yeah, there's some funny little poems about how Berkeley's thought works. Is this a good version of it? Let's see. So Berkeley's thought argues that to be is to be perceived, and so if nothing is perceiving you, then you do not exist. And you say, oh no, every night I fall asleep, And so how do I exist at all? Luckily, God's always watching. Don't you worry, team. God's got your back. Time for something, a little game called Civilization VII. A game that we've played throughout the past week or so. We had our first big win yesterday. And so we will move on to a harder difficulty. I intend to lose. I intend to learn about the actual defects of my gameplay. But we'll see what happens indeed. The tree that fell in the forest unwitnessed did not make a sound. It's not clear that the tree in the forest, which is not being perceived, actually exists if there's no God. He's definitely worried about this in a big way. Now, the standard question for philosophers, when I tell people I teach philosophy, they either ask, what's the meaning of life, or does a tree fall in the forest make any sound? And it depends on how the question is phrased. Does it make sound, i.e. produce some kind of sound waves? Sure. Does it do any kind of noise? No, because noise is a judgment made by a perceiver, like, that's annoying. Sound versus noise is the answer there. There you go. Hello, dog. Good to see you. No solo or dactylar word of the day. So I was intending to keep the opening a little shorter than usual, because I'm leaving at noon. So we only have about an hour and 10 minutes to play. I can't do math. 2 hours and 10 minutes to play. And so I decided to go ahead and move forward. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the word of the day. I will not be offering commentary. I just want to make sure we know this word exists at all. Is Berkeley against existentialism? Berkeley predated existentialism by a significant amount. I don't know any of his writings that would be relevant, but then I don't know that much of his writings. So, word of the day. Flounder. I used this word on stream yesterday. Flounder versus founder. They have similar meanings. You might look it up at some point. Flounder. It's not just a fish anymore. All right. Time for a new game. I asked at the end of stream yesterday, friends, is there a playthrough you would like to see? I suspect I can probably get my playthrough up and going no matter what choice we make. Now, so far, we've played Lafayette. He was really fun. He is definitely set up for either a military victory or a culture victory. However, I instead used him for a science victory because I'm a fool, for sure. I don't know. There are a lot of possibilities. I think I'd prefer not to play as the characters we saw in last playthrough, namely Ashoka, or Charlemagne, Lafayette, or Himiko, the High Shaman of Amaterasu, which I assume, yes, goes to Japan in the modern age. Pick someone from the New World. Okay. I don't want to be Tecumseh, as we played against him last time around. He desperately wants all the city-states, and if anyone takes city-states near him, he freaks out. That's what caused the war with him at the beginning of last week's playthrough, that he strongly opposed my engagement with city-states even a little bit. So I think what I want to put forward, this time is 3 possible ideas. 3 possible ideas for us. And I think those ideas are going to be, number 1, and honestly, I do not know who. Oh, I'm in the wrong directory. I'm going to stay here until we make our choice, so I can have the title be, never mind. One second. Let me change the directory so we can have this included as part of the Civ 7 part. Deity, no, it was a learning deity. That way, when I die, people can say, he's just learning. And that way I'll not look like a fool, at least not this time. I almost went into the Civilization 1 directory. That would have been quite the delight, I'm sure. There it is. Very good. So, number 1 is, shall we play as Jose Rizal? He is from Pambansang Bayani. He leads to Hawaii. This does sound, I don't know, vaguely Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean fun, but it's of an area I do not specifically know. He has a nice book, he has a nice mustache, and I think it's a delight. Number two. Who else is New Worldy? Yeah. I suspect this fellow is from the area we now call Central America, or perhaps Mexico, that kind of place. So do we play as Pachacuti? Not sure. Or, and there are a variety of reasons why I would like this, do we play as Harriet Tubman? Harriet Tubman eventually leads to the U.S. in a way different than Benjamin Franklin, the other character. So, who to play? Question mark. You have 1 minute to vote. I think Tubman would be super interesting, though I do not know exactly how to play her. While you're voting, I'll talk my way through the characters. So, number 1, bonus influence on espionage. So we build based on stealing from other people. Gain war support on wars against you, so very defensive. And we can move through vegetation safely. This strikes me as being a relatively weak character compared to how I know to play so far. I'm not sure that's true. The person we mentioned next, namely, who? Nice Aztec fellow. All buildings get +1 food for being in the mountains. Specialists on mountains pay no happiness. Becomes Inca. Sorry, I said Aztec, Inca instead. So build in the mountains, you absolute fool. Or, lastly, Harriet Tubman wins with 53% of the vote. Pachacuti, 6%. Joe Rizal, it's Jose, gets the fewest votes. When gaining rewards from narrative events, gain more culture and gold. Has more narrative events. So for roleplay reasons, this one right here. Longer celebrations. I'd like to play this guy at some point in the future, but no. We'll play Harriet Tubman. We have mementos. I didn't realize the mementos carried over from other players. Oh, this is interesting. So you can get 2 bonuses before you even begin. I don't know how to think about this. So, all right, real quick. If she's stealing, which is very unfortunate that this is her ability, I don't know much about her, right? I know Underground Railroad, a spy in the Civil War. So I guess that's it, right? She's a spy in the Civil War, and so she does stealing technology. Espionage can also be, like, destroying buildings eventually and finding out where military is. And she seems to, like, primarily fight defensive wars. So the troubles then are going to be economic. It might be worth taking military simply to get defense up quick. I'm going to say that science and technology are covered pretty well. Sorry, science and culture. What kind of victory should we go for? I guess this will be our cultural victory, maybe? I'm not sure quite yet, but okay. I think I want something involving the military first. So 1 military point. And then what else do we have here? 200 gold per age at the start of an age. So 2, 4, 6, I assume. Big pile of money to get started. 1 extra social policy slot. More gold for more tiles. 2 happiness per age for social policies. So strong on Lafayette, obviously. Movement on Navy. 400 gold for settlements returned in peace deals. So you take territory and then give it back. Or does this mean they take territory and I reclaim it? Or more sight on scout, search, and lookout. Okay. For early game, I mean, I don't know how to use search and lookout effectively. I believe they're new in this Civ. Instead of just running around from place to place and seeing things, you can push a button that allows you to see a larger area. But bonus sight in the early game, I can't see enough good things. All right. Should I do econ instead? I'm sort of kind of stuck right now on would econ bonuses actually help us quite a bit in early game. I don't know what the first level of economics does in the point tree. I don't think I can see at this point either, so... I mean, Marco Polo, I guess, could be very useful early game. Like, any gold early is super nice. But this then stops working. I mean, this one also stops working once you've seen the world. I'll take the military point. My first sense, they give you Harriet Tubman of the Combahee Raid. What is that? We should learn a bit about the history. Oh wait, you know what? The game tells us. Yeah, we don't need to look things up. The game is our absolute guide.
I never lost a passenger. Never crashed my train. Well, not many can
Harriet
say
Tubman,
the same.
absolute efficiency. Some of you very much enjoy train games. You like watching your Transport Fever. You enjoy seeing your Factorio trains going around. This, friend, is the greatest of locomotives. Harriet Tubman is indeed a train game. Alright. Harriet Tubman either wants to be known as the Axum or as Egypt. Why? Strategic choices in both cases. Bonus to economy seems really, really strong for her. Also, bonus production toward Great Stella. The Great Stella, when built, gives you 200 gold, I believe. Again, really helping her weakness to economy. That's pretty cool. Special building called the Hauilet. 2 gold, 1 culture for adjacent wonders, and other Hauliti. Does not remove warehouse bonus on tile. I don't know what that means. Must be placed on a flat terrain. So again, more gold more early. I see the bonus. Hey, Drek, good seeing you. I saw your messages. Thank you so much. I'll get back to you on those in a while. More production on navigable rivers and more production towards the pyramids. Alright. A number of special buildings for the Egyptians. One of these two. I know nothing about the Axum, like historically. I know the basic American sense of the Egyptians. It's just an issue of can we find navigable rivers? Because ideally we'll want all of our cities to be hydraulic. All of our cities should have water nearby. Now, of course, what's the issue with the water? The issue with the water is it leads to the endless floods. My goodness. Alright. 3 Egyptian infantry units in the first era. A great person with 1 charge. We trained in the necropolis. You receive a random Tijati. This is similar to the Jacobins yesterday. Interesting. So we go to Abbasid or Songhai into America. Axum goes to Songhai. Are any of these like proto-Americas that you can do? Maya, I guess. Science bonus, no. That said, it is on vegetated terrain, and she moves through vegetated terrain very easily. I'm not sure. Friends, it is time for a quick ad break. Usually at this point, I would stop the game and say, goodness gracious, we're going to play some crossword. But today, unfortunately, we are only streaming for 2 more hours, so I want to keep playing. My apologies to anyone who misses anything. It'll be me talking through mechanics and then probably choosing Egypt. We're not doing Rome. We're not doing Rome at all. Persia starts with initiative promotion. I think that's the one where you get to move as soon as your characters are dumped out. Early training is seeing far, so vegetated training would be good. I mean, our characters already have a bonus to moving through vegetated terrain. But yeah, I believe that she already has that because of who she is. So the overlapping, that seems no good. I'm doing Egypt. We'll see how it goes, see if we learn. But I think, again, like, production bonuses or gold bonuses are huge for her. Gold might be better, but let's do it. Alright, team. this may be, I mean, this is the most substantial choice of the playthrough. Yesterday we played on Viceroy difficulty, and we did just fine. Actually, we did kind of overwhelmingly strong after the first age. Sovereign, Immortal, or Deity. Realistically, I should step up only one or two, but I'm going to go big or go home. I don't want to violate one of the commandments, the second commandment, I believe. I do not want to say with John Lennon that I am bigger than Jesus, but we'll try that. Game speed normal, map type continents plus, map type small. So the same things from yesterday, just much harder. Sounds amazing. This might be horrible, it might fall apart. We're going to have a fun time for sure. I don't exactly know what the AI gets as their bonuses for playing on this difficulty. I think they can see farther for one, but does anyone know what other bonuses the other empires are going to get? I'd like to know that so I can plan against them possibly. Hey, Blue, how you doing? Hello, Saucy. How is Civ 7 handling? If you mean how's my computer handling it, I've not noticed any weird bugs at all, except for one graphic bug that I think is going to be fixed soon. And then,
The waters flood again, preparing the lands for new growth. Here, Egypt will compel the world to behold.
All right, water, water, water is our goal. But here is a story about Harriet Tubman. Wait, real quick. The AI units get a +8 combat bonus? That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. A +8 combat bonus? Oh my goodness, team. That is quite a bit of bonus points, especially early game. Yeah, hiding from combat seems essential. Harriet Tubman, born Araminta Minty Ross, I had no idea, to enslaved parents on a Maryland plantation. Harriet Tubman escaped slavery, then helped others do the same via the Underground Railroad, a network of safe houses that led to a free North. She led the Union Army in a raid on a Combahee ferry, rescuing over 700 people, and later became involved in the suffrage movement and other causes. Few have embodied the fight for freedom and equal rights, as well as Harriet Tubman. 700 people. That's amazing. Okay. So, I need to look at her bonuses again to make sure I understand them. Okay. Our basic Egyptian units are free, are a bonus to combat strength, +6 if we stay in a settlement. Alright, so what's the rule for the ancient era? The rule is two things. Number one, we do not start fights. Ever, 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 ever. However, rule number two, any navigable water I see must be mine immediately. 100%, I'm not allowed to give them up, even if they're near to other capitals, possibly. I don't know. We really need rivers. See how it goes. Fighting Elira, thank you for the resub, friend. 20 months of hanging out. Goodbye to the ads, hello to you. Kemet, the fertile band of the Nile floodplain, is the heart of ancient Egypt. Its over 5,000 years of history have been sustained by the river and the life-giving silt that it leaves, building layers of trade, conquest, and the monuments to immortality that were its wonders. Its riches, legendary and tempting. Egypt fell to Persia in 525 BCE, but yet the Nile flows. Wasn't the issue in part that the Egyptians became ruled by the Greeks? Their last few leaders were Greek people, not Egyptian people, maybe? So it led to like a weird split with the common folks. I think it was the case that Cleopatra didn't even speak the Egyptian languages. I think it might be true. Also, standard fact, you might already know it. Cleopatra lived farther away from the construction of the pyramids in terms of time than she did to the word yeet. In history, the use of the word yeet is closer to Cleopatra's life than the building of the temples. There you go. There you go. Before you embark on your journey to create an empire that stands the test of time, this is a tutorial. We no longer need a tutorial. We are now good at the video game. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The dawn of civilization. Raise an empire from humble beginnings to greatness and write your own version of history. I'll try my best. You usually heard the Cleopatra thing by Abraham Lincoln. Yes, so I've heard the Cleopatra thing as being primarily about Cleopatra closer to the moon landing than to the pyramids. That said, I enjoy the update that I've just made. I'll continue using it. You're stuck with me saying the word yeet occasionally. Oh, incidentally, in the crossword, which Noms and I do in the evening, a common clue is throw away, and it's 4 letters long. And so the issue now is the answer toss or yeet? The New York Times has decided we're saying yeet regularly. After all, yeet was the word of the year a few years back, I believe. All right. Greetings, Harriet Tubman. Thank you. May I turn off the tutorial this time? Narrate chat. I know that some people actually factually have Twitch chat read aloud. Should we try that someday? Maybe for the April 1st stream, where everything said in chat is read aloud by an AI voice? Is that a good idea? All right. Oh, Cleopatra was the first member of her family to speak Egyptian. Okay, so her family had not spoken Egyptian, but she herself did. Delightful. Everyone says no. Wait, I have fun ideas, and you all just say no. All right. Only warnings. I'll go to only warnings for the moment, not step down too much. Terrible idea? Wait. I try to provide innovative Twitch content. Every morning I stand here and say, how can I change things up to delight chat? Don't worry. This is just a bit. This is just a bit. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a dum-dum. Okay, so number 1, we have the opportunity to level up old Harriet Tubman militarily. So bonus combat strength against the independent powers and city-states. I don't know what I want to do with those. I don't know what I want to do with those right now in this playthrough. Or gain all war support. This will help us be defensive more, so I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't have chosen military to start. We did though. Let's see. Hello, Fernandez. We lost yet? No, we won big yesterday. Are we playing the Stanley Parable this year? No. You will never see the Stanley Parable on stream again. It was a terrible experience last time for a variety of reasons. All right. Harriet Tubman's special bonuses are lots of things involving espionage. I think half cost of all espionage actions. No vegetation movement penalties. I do not know what I'm going to do with this. Oh, +5 versus +8 is a good leveler. Tarek, you're not wrong. The only thought I have, though, is I don't think the crazy AI bonus applies to city-states. Or if it does, that's not my primary concern. My primary concern is dealing with the other the other major civs. Cat. Nabal Rivers and the pyramids. Okay, Nabal Rivers is the first big call. With a special quarter, bonus on desert, happiness on Nabal Rivers and Wonders. These have to go together. So, I would like to make sure a few things. Number 1, building these and then Wonders, big help, absolutely love it. I don't know if Cairo, I believe Cairo, Don't ask why I get confused on that one. I believe that Cairo, it will not be our city of wonder, but our second city probably will. But big goal to build more and more wonders. Okay. For right now, our thought is navigable rivers, A+, yes. Cool. Don't build any wonders? Wait, why not? Well, why would you not build wonders? I wonder why you wouldn't build wonders. Okay. I didn't realize this, but on mouse over, this does not show that these are navigable river tiles. Why on earth not? I mean, I know they are, but doesn't that seem a little unfair? Okay. So, we want to set up on a navigable river. Hello, ruin? Okay. So, may I set up right here? Because then 1, 2, 3, maximizing river bonus. Now, unfortunately, at least as of right now, we do not see any special resources. I'd like to continue hunting, but we gotta get started. Also, I want that ruin. I worry that starting a city here will consume the ruin. Does anyone know how that works? Like, is that just gone if you build a city on it? Or do you auto-collect it? Or how does that work? We'll see. We'll see. Our turn again. I wonder if I walk out and back in, if I can then found a city. I don't believe so. Well, let's see. No valid constructions. Is that because of the ruin? Or I thought you could build on floodplains. Is that not true? Save and try for science. I really thought you could build on rivers. You can't build directly on rivers. Okay, right. You can build on, like, the other rivers, the non-navigable ones, and it gives you some kind of, like, bonus for, I don't know, so, some bonus for having water in your city. Well, okay. Thank you for helping that one, Creepy, for knowing things. We're going to step here and then build our city. Getting out of the river ended our turn. Alright, turn 3, no city. You ready for this? Can settlers not collect ruins? Oh, no. Well. Well. We've learned some important mechanics today, my friends. We learned some important mechanics about this and that. What a good time. What a good time. Alright. Excellent. Antiquity, I thank you. Like to play as the Egyptians, I thank you. We're going up. A little second attempt here. That's right. Resorty channel. I mean, no.
The waters flood again.
I mean, no. It is the case.
Here Egypt will compel the world to behold.
It is the case that I do science so that you don't have to. I learn things so that I can then teach you. Now we know things. I would like to build on turn 1, absolutely, but I need the navigable river. What a terrible start by comparison. There's no navigable river visible. Oh no! What's this button? Oh, good God. Oh. Why did they give me like the perfect Egypt start, number 1, and then genuinely the worst, number 2? The true art of Civ, endless restarts. Alright. Alright, we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Boop-a-doop. Yeah, I don't want an amazing map. I just want one like we had the first time, where we had an Apple River nearby. Alright, since it's buggy, it's true. I can't get the game to load correctly. Every time I go into the game mode, it crashes.
To behold the wonders it works.
Now, of course, my thought is, like, you are committing yourself potentially to days and days and days of playing a start. And so I think having a halfway decent start is important. Just give me Nabble River. What do you say? The game is now mocking me. The game is just now mocking me. Hello to you, V Horizon. Is the suit a theme thing for the channel or out of convenience for work? I put this on before stream. I take it off after stream. The button is shiny again? I don't know, team. I don't know, team. I don't know, team. That's right, the suit is branding. Suit guy. Alright, within the next 3 starts, I will begin. Even if the third start's horrible, we will do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. I'm confident this is the correct choice to make. Also, I don't know if you noticed. Did anyone notice my clothes today? I was nearly certain we'd be doing a Harry Tubman playthrough. And like a magic trick, I predicted we'd be playing the red, white, and blue. There you go. There you go. There you go. I should have framed it as a magic trick. It's a good thing. And they forced the choice.
The waters flood again, preparing the land.
You see how restarting is good? Yes. It's a reach? What do you mean? No, genuinely. I'm not making this up. I'm not kidding. This is not a bit. Before stream started, I even said to Noms, I'm putting on red, white, and blue clothing in order to be the USA. I think it'd be funny. The blue looks great to you. The things I do for this channel. The things I do for this channel. My friends, I see Nabble River. This is fun. This is fine. I will take this start. I will take this start absolutely. Now the question is, do we run that way to get started? And that looks green. How dare you? We're not having a conversation about like the colors again. So no desert. That's unfortunate. This is the Nabble River. We don't know how far it goes. This is Nabble River. We know it goes 1, 2. So 2 bonuses versus a question mark question mark number of bonuses. Now, if I move to flat tropical, how many steps does it consume? I would do genuinely anything for the game to tell me how many steps this is. The game would like me to start right here. Good call. We'd also have elephants immediately next door. Everyone's elephants. Now, ideally, I would like these elephants to be a little farther away from my center. You prefer number 2? It consumes 2 to get there. So 2, and that's 1 turn to build, correct? Okay. I will play the start. I'm just very bad at this, and I hope the game changes at some point. They want me to start here. I believe 1 over is better. This spot gets a bonus for happiness, but the farther we are to the potential river, the better off we'd be. So 1 step shows me nothing. Only 1 consumed step. Ho, 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 ho. What a good decision. Why is my first city called Wasset? The World Academy of Science, Engineering, and Technology. I mean, fine. Ah, okay. It's the city that Greeks call Thebes. Don't worry about it. How dare you? Worrying about things is what I do. Okay. I'm surprised you don't get Cairo as the first city. It is definitely not Cairo. Huh. I wonder how many cities you get before you get Cairo. Now that said, were you a capital of some sort? It's part of Luxor, which is a great casino, of course. It's the main city of the fourth Upper Egyptian and was the capital of Egypt for long periods in the Middle Kingdom and the New Kingdom. Okay, I now understand why it is the capital at this time. I feel offended insofar as I didn't get the city name of my dreams, but also it's a little bit weird to be playing Egypt as Harriet Tubman, I suppose. Alright. I know I should have resources and yields on, but I always feel strange with so many dots on the screen. That's how it goes. Hello, Wolves. How's the game? You want to get it or the reviews are really bad. Does losing everything after the age change set you back a lot? I mean, if you get set back a lot for losing everything at the age change, then the AI has the same problem. But no, I love the game. I think it's how is fighting is my review command. I gotta stop saying the review every single time. But no, the game is good. The Steam reviewers are unpleasant trolls that belong... No, never mind. Never mind. I was going to be very rude there. Alright, bring me an econ point if you want. Alright. Gold bonus. We love it, because again, that's her major weakness at this point in history. Alright. Do I play the premium leaders that aren't included in the base game? Oh, Matt, I actually... I'm sorry. So sorry in advance. As a member of the bourgeoisie, I'm unaware of which leaders are primary and which ones are not part of the base game. So far I've played Lafayette and Harriet Tubman, but in no measure was I swayed to do so by their mechanics or anything. I thought Lafayette looked cool, and then I thought that... Harriet Tubman would be fun to play as an American. That's that. Should I do a YouTube or Steam review for Civ 7? Marks, I've considered it, but I'm very busy right now. I've been grading exams since 4 a.m. today. So, yeah, is Harriet Tubman a bonus character or no? Tempted to get, but not sure if the $130 is worth it. I think the $130 gets you, like, one of the first DLCs also. But I don't know if it comes with, unfortunately. So I can't say, but like if you have the money for it, Matt, and like if you're someone who is not like penny pinching and paying attention to everything, then you probably buy it with no problems. But if you're someone who wants to like watch your money a little bit, then you might wait a little bit. Your call. Too much grading. Not really good seeing you. It's too much grading because I made some bad decisions in my life. How big are the maps? They become bigger as the ages go by. Pretty fun. Alright, what do we build first? We build a scout first. I must find things. I wish to buy a settler early also, so I can settle over here as well. We have sheep immediately. More production, more happiness. May I assign those already? I may not. Alright, you have to build them first. Next turn. Turn 1 down. We have learned. Does the technology not pop up anymore? Wait. Previously, when these finished, they'd pop up. Well, I guess I'm playing on serious mode now. We don't care about any of these things. More food on farms. Cool. Husbandry is get the slinger, a ranged unit. Pottery is a food and production bonus. I'll probably choose that. Sailing is just more food, and we can go across rivers. We actually don't care that quite yet. So bonus on clay pits, they said. I don't know what will build clay pits, which just suggests I shouldn't be on this difficulty. Maybe the pop-up tutorial? It shouldn't be, though. Or it's, hey, you completed whatever. Do you husband grab sheep? That's a great question. You may. It doesn't say you do. You'd have it instead on production. I think production's good. Bonus on pastures also. So you can grab them regardless, but the pastures are... pastures are obtainable regardless. That said, bonus also on woodcutters. Let's do. We can now make a granary. Does that mean a scout already exists? They do. So in the prior playthrough number 1, I spammed scouts. Because of ruins and such, I think it's worth having a second one at least. And then pushing food after that. It's a weird decision. It's what, 2 scouts worth of build time. I'm going to do... I mean, this helps expand faster, though. That is awkward. Not as awkward. Do I give homework to my students? Meet Steve, not really. I give them readings to do. And the readings usually include 2 or 3 questions that I would like them to think about before class. Something like that. How long did the single playthrough last for this game? Hundreds of turns if you want to. We ended the last one in 1890, but we were way ahead of the curve. All right. Which direction do we go? Maharu, you started saying there's 5 volcanoes. Why? I mean, it's like, yes, Fire Island playthrough, here we go. Unfortunately, this area is already scouted. I really want to see what's up here, but I'll go in the direction we don't know what's going on. Some water. We have a coast here. Is this an edge? I'm not sure. New scout in 6 turns. What a good time. So good to see so many of you on a lovely Friday here. As I mentioned, we got to end stream early today, 1 hour and 30 minutes from now, because I have an issue with my mouth. Dentist ahead. And tomorrow we will not be playing Civ 7. We will get back to it next Monday. But between now and then I'll have a day off. But also tomorrow, Variety Saturday. Haven't yet decided what I want to play. But Variety Sunday, fun time. The sheep give us what again? Bonus production, bonus happiness. So either we push out the granary and the scouts faster, or we get food. Now, the woodcutters will give more production, but they won't yet. Definitely here for now. This also opens up a bonus to food at the capital, which is better on other cities, but fine. Okay, cool. Do I have that resource now? I do. Cool. 8 production. Feeling good. Hey, I didn't even notice this. I found that in this Civ, I have more trouble finding the ruins than in other games. Like, there's the vague purple there, but unless you're zoomed in quite a bit, it's hard to notice. Like, I don't know what I think it is. Possibly some interesting looking rocks, honestly. Didn't even notice. That said, one special occasion. A small band of soldiers, canny engineers among them, has fled their homeland, cursing their despotic general. They long for a more fulfilling purpose. Make them 30 science and 10 production, or 75 happiness towards celebration. So with no government, I don't know what celebration does. It's 24 turns away at 8 per turn. 75 happiness then is just under 10 turns. It would cut to 14. Unfortunately, I don't know what government's coming, so I don't know how this will benefit us. I know how this works, so we'll go ahead and take the science and production. Okay, do we see anything fascinating? We see a non-navigable river, but rivers are cool anyway. On we go. Civ 5 strategy, water before you settle. I agree, but given the difficulty we're playing on, there's a real possibility that we're not going to be able to settle anything if we don't settle early. Awkward decision made to go this way. We're going to be tremendously slowed down. Now, Scout 2 is in one turn. Scout 2 will be going to this river, I believe. Though we know it's only 2 tiles. Okay. Scout 2 might... I assume that this is the west coast, best coast of our continent. I can't say I assume anything past that, unfortunately. But we discovered a new continent. We are calling it Atlantis. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, the continental break is right here. We live in Mu. Mu! That's a Greek letter, isn't it? What's Mu used for in your fields? If you're a field that uses Mu... And don't you dare say it's used for the cows. Don't you dare say that. But what exactly is Mu for in the various technical fields? So we can't go this way. There's a possibility this spurs across. It's a cow's opinion. Thank you. Thank you. It's possible these spur across, but I have no idea. Bad choice. We are here to see if they spur out. Unfortunate. Now, a second city here wouldn't be terrible. Especially because of the defendable wall here. Better know. Let's see. Alright, 2 scouts done. 7 turns in the granary. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, team. Okay. Scout number 2. So, brother down here, I'm going to send up this direction. Scout here, we'll send this way. I'm hungry. I'm curious. What's ahead? Isn't Mu used in physics? Am I just wrong about that? Maybe so. Can they embark? I don't think scouts can embark until you unlock the here's embarking. Also, I forgot that we have this search thing. So we can see farther away. So when to use lookout versus search or just running around, I genuinely do not know. Has anyone discovered the secret of search? Because it ends your turn, correct? And so I just don't know. Okay. Lovely river, lovely water, and a plain. Cool. So a plain, but a plain nonetheless. Okay. The city wishes to grow once more. The city here gets a quarry. The city here gets some food. I'd love 1 food. You like moving 1 space than searching? Okay. Lots of food. I'm here for it. Also a second resource. Now what do elephants do again? More production towards wonders placed in tropical, plains, and deserts. This is tropical. This is tropical. And then eventually plains. I mean, fine. Not the worst third thing, we'll see. Search finds nearby ruins. Okay, oh right. Our scouts have more movement and more sight, don't they? Thank you for reminding me on that one. Thank you. Okay. So, we're thinking step 1 and then search. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how good search is. Wait, what does it say? Increases sight range +1 for 1 turn. So I'm guessing that means we lose out on this line. But we know where you're going, brother man. You got a mission that's 4 turns. Do we rush the ruin? So there's another one here also. Wow. That's insane. We saw in the prior playthrough on Viceroy that the AI didn't seem to rush ruins. I assume on Deity they will do so. Also, to our left, our first barbarian unit. I thought I saw a barbarian here. Huh, weird. Anyway, down this way, we could go here and do the big search. I want to run north, but may as well. Hello. You can't search through mountains? Okay, so something can block your view. Moo isn't said as moo, it's mew. Oh, is that true? I thought I heard moo in Star Trek. Maybe not. Our view not blocked.
The caged bird watches butterflies.
All right, time to lock up the animals. Hide your cows, hide your wives. Food pastures, production on camps, etc. And then the saw pit for more production on camps and woodcutters. Good. Okay, technology next is masonry is a bunch of turns. It helps with defense. We want to build the pyramids, definitely. They're clearly yours. Must be on a desert and the Navajo River. Unfortunately, we have no such thing right now. 9 turns on pottery, a further production bonus with the brickyard. Absolutely. So, desert here, but must be next to Navajo River. So this start is not ideal for our friends the Ptolemaics. But, I don't know. You do the best you can, I suppose. That's how it goes. So I screwed up on this one in a big way. I wonder if I go one this way, can I search and see things? Or does it only show you, that consumed 2 points. Of course it did, it's a river. But, I'm really curious if there are no discoveries this way. There's clearly volcano. Okay, maybe it did show us. I apologize. Maybe it did show us what came this direction. And there's just not much compared to up here. Goodness gracious. That said, this is actually a spit. There's one Navajo River. There's no desert. But there's desert this way. Bonus gold towards purchasing units. Silvers across the entire empire, not just one city. Could be good to get defense going. Of the two, I'm still leaning this direction substantially. But we'll see. Mu or mu is the friction coefficient. Epic Zero, thank you for tabbing over to this window, moving to this monitor, moving from your phone to a keyboard to type in some physics for me. That's all I wanted. I want some physics. You gave me physics. Epic, you are surely the chatter of the day. That's good. Yee, so southeast volcano. Oh, good eye. Thank you. It is the case. That there is a camp there also. Hard to notice these things. We wonder, though, if we can slide around this way. Good. General Ginyu. It's very good seeing you. You may have been part of the intro today. I may have put your entire chat log into ChatGPT or Gemini to ask what kind of viewer you were, but you had no chat log, and now you do. Welcome back. Do I like Civ 7? I do indeed. Exclamation point, how is? For if I like this game, and gosh I do. Oh goodness. I'm glad you're part of the community still, General, despite my fundamental weirdness about it all. This is non-navigable, so the ruin here is beyond our grasp unless we go this way. I will have a Another scout probably after the granary is made, maybe. Early game build order for me, questionable at bestual. So we'll see. Man, if this dead ends, there'll be some sadness in our future. Next turn, we get a ruin. Also, non-Nabble River, but desert next to it. Does it have to be... It was technology, I believe. Was it Navgal River for the pyramid? Navgal River, unfortunately. So, desert plus river, wrong kind. You, my friend, show me what you got. Artisans have set up a commune along a busy road. Some wield hammers, others brushes. Trades pass on to them, which they turn on and pass. 10 production, 50 happiness towards next celebration. That's a few turns, or a few turns of income. Or more culture. Okay. Chiefdom appears to be what we're going to be in Ray government, I think. Or does government come later? I don't recall. Chieftain, though good, is a charismatic leader, 2 culture, or 1 production, 1 science. I assume I start with only 1 slot, so that seems very, very good. Mysticism is an early choice. Bonus gold seems awesome. Ah, the Pantheon is religion. Thank you for reminding me about where that is. Man. 10 production is how many turns on the capital? Over 1 turn. It would hurry along the granary. I'm taking the culture. With that, we finished our first bit there. Cap. We now have Egyptian civics also. They are many, 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 many turns. Cap. At this point, they're all many, 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 many turns. I may have made a bad choice to rush through chiefdom. Because mentioning the 10 production is not permanent production, but a little bit's all you got, unfortunately. Alright, where are my policies? They're coming up now. Let's deal with that. Got 1 choice. Production, if you please. Thank you. Okay, new civic needed. So what do the Egyptian ones do? Build the mortuary temple. You have to combine the mortuary temple and the mastaba, I believe, to get your special quarter. I think this is far, far, far too many turns for right now. Minor rivers not end unit move. Fascinating. Soldiers are basic infantry. Give 1 gold when in a settlement you own. So as of right now, the Medjays, our initial soldiers, do not have any cost. We've also not built them yet. Yeah. Okay, mysticism, Pantheon sounds really cool. Discipline, more scout movement in sight seems really cool also. But I'm pretending we don't need that because Harriet Tubman is a huge bonus. We're going mysticism. Cool. Time for a governmental choice. So number 1 is a permanent culture bonus and during celebration. I apologize. My mistake. Sorry. During celebration, either culture bonus or production bonus towards wonders. We already have a production bonus towards building the pyramid. So this could help with that as well. Despotism, science push, or cheaper infantry, or food and additional buildings. So the Republic feels like the kind of thing that I would be very much enjoying for a very brief amount of time. Like, fantastic if we were building a wonder at that moment. Like, we planned for it, I guess. Where oligarchy feels like the kind of thing I would use either one, basically always. So, Yeah, we're taking oligarchy. Good, good, good. Okay. Hello, buddy. So, we're heading here. Again, please don't dead end. We'll see. 2 turns. Man, early Civ feels so weird when you've just been playing late Civ. Like, obviously, it's such a different game until all the world has been found. And that's, delightful in its own way, but also a little sad. I wish there were a way to returning to the joy that is scouting. Step 1, that ends your turn, correct? Rough. But, straight ahead a ruin, and also one here. I probably should have gone for this one first, instead of this one, because crossing rivers stops turns over and over again. How many turns do you get here? 1 second, brother. 4 turns versus 3 turns. Very well. I can't resist food health bonuses. Hey, last playthrough I did, I think. Last playthrough I didn't play oligarchy. We'll see, we'll see. Alright. Nothing new yet. Actually, we can go forward 1 step. Deserts. Navo River. Unfortunately, the desert is not next to Navo River, is it? What kind of town are you standing on, brother man? A woodland. Most distressing. Time to grow our city again. So we can rush towards the elephants, but that's only for wonders right now, so we don't really need that. Big production would be cool. We don't have big production. The 1 plus the wood or the mine would give us the same. That's that these have additional bonuses beyond just food. So I'm going to take either of these. Good. Okay. 5 turns on Sawpit. However, I believe that Settler 2 is the right call right now. So Silk gives a bonus to culture. I thought only in the capital. We don't need that right now. This gives a bonus to production, so it seems very, very strong and nice. But I don't know. Horses give additional cavalry bonus. Not sure we have cavalry at all. I think I'm going to go infantry hard. Okay, this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Means you can get both of those. This spot really does have a wide variety of interesting resources, but it's kind of far away for a settler to run. Well, I think the settler's the correct call right now. Maybe Sawpit for something good. Hello, who are you? It's a scout. A scout of the village called Nagtapunen. They are hostile. So at some point soon, I'm going to need to make a soldier. Also going to need to look this way even a little bit. We'll see, we'll see. Tubman's agents have spent long days giving clandestine speeches in the nearby village. When its populace finally rises up, they send their old despot and his cronies running out the gates. As she stands before the assembled villagers, they ask her for some words. We could say, apes together strong. A migrant. A migrant. If we reach 15 population, I believe. Or do we get a migrant immediately, and then you need to get hit 15 population? Maybe good. We won't stop until they're found. Bonus production on military units. Or, let's just breathe. I'm going to take the migrant. I believe you get it after 50 population. It's going to be a long, long time. And then one more ability to grow. Free population, very cool. All right. How about a navigable river? How about the coast? There's a ruin this way and one this way. So you, my friend, go there. We are hoping beyond hope for finding a river down this way. An elder of the remote village has died. The body is wrapped in vibrant, hand-woven textiles. In its colors and patterns, the stories of its creators. Learn their techniques for 45 culture points, or take those textiles. My question is, how much is it to buy the kinds of units I might want? Scouts 120. Settler 200. Special Troop 120. If I steal their Elder's Burial Shroud, I could make one more scout right now. Or the Saw Pit's 220. If we can find another ruin, we could then save for that. But I think a third scout makes a good deal of sense. We steal from the natives. Now, speaking of natives, this here are the people called Gungunay. They're friendly right now. Hello. Hello. They're trading people. Wouldn't you like to buy a chair? Okay. Turns out no military. I'm thinking about getting military. I'm back and forth on these things. I don't know. Like I said, first time playing Deity. Your commentary, while appreciated, will do nothing to help me. We're trying our best. We're trying our best to have a good time on this one. What was I thinking, though? Right, 147 now. And so, sure we'd like a scout to go this way. I'll say 120 points here. What's the goal so far? Find a desert tile next to a navigable river. Take over all possible navigable rivers. What if my philosophy has Slinger? Not this time, because the Egyptians have a special infantry unit that is free if it's in a city, and has bonus attack that's doubled if he's in a city. So my first build is going to be that, and I believe that Tubman has a bonus to defense in her city, or like defensive wars good or something. Yeah, the unit, though, no maintenance, +6 combat in the city. So I'll be going for him first if I choose a military unit. And then Slinger afterwards, I think. God, Slinger can scout. I mean, feel free to buy your own version of this game. Your choice. All right, Medjay. We have someone defending our city now called the Medjay. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's okay. Right, settlers, they are coming. Now, a big scout again may make some sense on the one on the north here. So, one step in. So, Tundra probably not useful. No navigable rivers. There are hides here. I don't think I've ever seen hides before. I remember seeing like fox hides, not these. This way, flat desert, river. I'd like the gypsum. I think we're to say, well, obviously the relic, unfortunately, ruined there. And then head this way, hoping for proper river. Cool. We are our first defender. You will live here genuinely forever. This turn, nothing has happened. This turn, we'll click through. Too tiny of a river, unfortunately. Down this way, more furs. No desert, unfortunately. A herd of prized cattle has stopped to graze. Their rich meat is a delicacy back home, but the cowherds say they're bound for nearby Sarabil. If you steal them, a city becomes hostile and sends a raid. But you get 40 food in production, or 30 friendship points. Okay. So with 30 friendship points, I could potentially begin to bring the Gungnay to my side. In fact, it's just what I need to get there. I wouldn't mind having this city, incorporating it gradually, because it will have salt, fish, cotton. It will grow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I missed this. Navajo River. Don't do this to me. Flat desert. Navajo River, flat desert. I believe the pyramid can go here. I believe we found the place where the pyramid lives. It is kind of far away. So, as of right now, this will be our wonder area. Okay. So if we take influence, we can make nice with these people. It would give us more possibility of having like defense and eventually a city up here. That city up here, though, 1, 2, 3, could build the pyramid, but a strange name. Hey, Vini Vici, I agree with you entirely. Or do you prefer the weenie weedy? Do with the classical Latin or no? Oh man. Oh man. Okay. I'm thinking of taking the production choice here. I don't know how big the raid that is coming will be. I don't know where Cerebral is. We saw someone poking up here. They were already hostile to us. I wish I knew what their name was. Okay, this might be dumb. Let me just say, one and all, I realize I'm moving in the direction of pure stupidity. A slinger's 120. A slinger is how many turns of building? How many turns of creating? 3. You really like the little stories in the game? Yeah, it reminds me of Stellaris, right? Where you're doing the war in the building, but here's what you discover in the world. I think the narrative additions are so good. There's a character we didn't choose for this playthrough who apparently has additional narrative, and I'm really, really excited to try that character at some point because I do like the narrative so much. All right, so I'm going to say yes, raid. There they are. Okay. The beef is gone virtually overnight, while relations with Cerebral are permanently stained. Many consider it a fair trade. Was it? I have no idea. But decision made. Okay. So, we'll have a settler in 1 turn. I suspect that we'll get our slinger out before they can get there. Yes, that's right. We got beef in our city to have a beef with the city. I love it. Friends, an ad break is coming in 30 seconds. We have 1 hour of stream remaining. I'm going to be respectful this time and pause the game for the ad break, so that those of you who are followers or don't have a ad blocker, etc., or don't buy Twitch Turbo, are able to watch the beginning of the game, which is such a fun part for me. So, a quick little 3-minute ad break, a little bit of crossword real quick, and we'll see you afterwards. Seviyoyo, freeing people from the tyranny of the ads. 5 gift subs. That's really kind of you, my friend. Your first 5 gift subs, and wow. I thank you. I thank you for helping people enjoy themselves and get to watch the crossword attempt. I really appreciate it a lot. All right, our first run at the Thursday puzzle. Maybe we'll get done in 1 ad break. We'll see. The Twitch Prime Free Turbo Premium Plus ad blocker indeed. Bridal accessory, a veil probably. It may inflate after a collision, an airbag. Singing in the rain prop. Didn't Fred Astaire, like, swing around a lamppost, I believe. Is that right? Well, 2 P's, thank you. Oh, that's real bad. I think this is probably wrong. ERP or ERP here is probably not a real word. Make a mistake is to err. Okay, I don't know what else was in that. We'll find out eventually. My wife and I saw you from across the bar, and we really dig your vibe. Interesting. Sarcastic. Oh, definitely. I bet. Oh, is it Gene Kelly, not Astaire? Thank you for that. West Coast NBA team that acquired Luka Doncic in a blockbuster February trade, the LA Lakers. Person experiencing memory loss. An amnesiac, probably? Like Eeyore's outlook on life, he's gloomy, an umbrella in Singing in the Rain. Interview with the vampire author Rice, she's Anne Rice. I typed in Taub, good. New Mexico City, known for art scene, is Taos. Exist is to R. Relative goldfish is a koi. Isn't that a little on the nose? Disaster response organization, FEMA. Like a sequin dress, glittery possibly. Light beams that shoot out of cats' mouths in a series of SNL digital shorts. There's lasers. And lastly, hopefully, bluish printer ink color is cyan. Woo! There you go, team. There you go, team. Thursday puzzle defeated. A+ yes. And City Moose, Citrus Punch, Immigrant, Seldor, and Abiz. Hope you enjoy your gift subs again from Seviyoyo. And again, thank you for your kindness and gift subbing to us. Cool. Cool, cool. Ad break almost done. Crossword puzzle done for today. 1 hour to go. It feels so weird to end stream so soon. It feels very, very strange, but if I don't do so, ow my mouth. Cat. Settler in 1 turn. We do not know where they're going, but somewhere. Okay, we have some bonus on camps. I think it's a production bonus. I'm looking for production still. This will give us a resource I don't know if I need right now, but have the camp, I'll take it. Okay.
All are made of.
All right. Hey, the text popping up now. For the first few texts, they didn't pop up. I think. Am I making that up? I'm not sure. Anyway, we can now build a brickyard for more production, food, and production bonus as well. Awesome. The settler's here. The Medjay's there. Okay, so video game would like us to build right here. Sorry, right here, rather. Close to a friendly site, strong yields, beneficial terrain, preferred terrain, abundant resources. I was thinking of building down this way. It is a desirable location also. It has 4 pluses where this one's 5 pluses. This being closer makes me happy. I think. Let's see. 1, 2. That's all. Is there a place to get all 3 of these? If I go here, then yes, we can get all 3 of them. So why is this preferred to this one with more resource possibility? Oh, I think it's saying you get these 2 instead. Well, I most want to get the silver. And so 1, 2, 3 we can get there. Yeah, I guess this allows us to get 5 resources. It seems huge. Now, being on the coast, a lot of food. You know what? We can also build we can also build ships inside the lake. Friends, do not let me put the port inside of the lake. It is too goofy, too confusing. It goes outside, thank you. All right, settler. Video game convinced me to go here. And then Wonder Town after that, I guess. Fair. Let's go. New tech. Pottery is done. I refuse to take sailing last turn. I think I feel okay about that. I would like to have the fishing key up and going after the southern city is established. So, irrigation, more food on the coast and on rivers. One more settlement, bonus food in the settlement. I think that's potentially huge for the southern city. Masonry, culture, and the pyramids. Holding off on pyramids, if someone else builds them, boy howdy might be cranky. Possibly hold it. Oh, isn't there some bonus to the Grand Stela also? Wait. That may have been a bonus I didn't choose. Yeah, remember which one of the mementos I choose is definitely an issue for the playthrough right now. I need to write those down probably to look them up regularly. I'm pretty sure I didn't choose that one. So I'm going irrigation. We'll see if that's a good choice. Hello, friend. So, right. Enemies are coming. I need to have my slinger ready soon. And I'm going to cut across. Am I? Yeah. I'm going to cut across to see if we can see the raid coming. More silver. Okay. So if we go through the river, unfortunate if right now, we could just big scout though. Hello. Okay, so the raid that's coming is a warrior, possibly. Ashoka the World Conqueror again? Well, that's kind of lame. This is one of the people we had in the game last time. I hope I don't have the exact same people as the time previous. Still no natural wonders, unfortunately. But we've met someone else who'll probably hate us quite a bit. I'll say hi.
हम अशोक ही संसार के मध्य बिंदु के एगो महान राजा और एगो महान
Yep, big sinner. So neither capital revealed, which means that his scout has wandered a while already. I see no reason not to be friendly right now. We are peaceful, we are friendly. I sure do hope we find someone else in the near future. Okay, so he gets bonus production for extra happiness. Bonus production in settlements not founded by him. That is fascinating. So he has a bonus to going to war, celebration immediately, and a bonus to production. Creeping out as by playing on smaller standard size map. I chose small because it was the default setting. Should I have gone bigger for our first Deity playthrough? Should I have gone like giant world? Might have been more fun, I'm not sure. Yeah, I just don't like changing default settings too much because the order of the game will get weird kind of quickly. But I'm guessing on small we're all kind of just jammed in closely. So, possibly a mistake made, but with that said, he likes small civs, he hates big civs. What happens if he is the biggest civ? Does he then look in the mirror and hate himself? Possibly. Okay, unique settler. Bonus happiness in city halls, which then helps with additional production. Interesting. Alright, well, good to see you. I can use my influence to interact with that city-state. Or I can try to have a festival. He'll get more happiness and then more production. Military aid, more combat bonus. I don't like either of these even a little bit right now. Because I don't want to give a production bonus at all. Yeah, I think we're not going to do anything right now. That seems fine. Hey, builders have raised a monolith. It floats easier than a cloud. Effortlessly with few tools. The artisans back home want to know of the novel techniques. So, production culture or science again. Production culture, thank you. Speaking of production, we are good to go. Which means there should be, yes, a slinger next door. I'm going to send the slinger to the north and see what we find for a turn or two. We must be ready for the raid coming. And I wonder if this is the raid or if there's another one coming somewhere else. I'm considering making another settler to expand more quickly. But have more production is cool too. So no advisor says Jan Resorti make a settler. So, okay, this is 311 versus 211. Bonus on clay pits, mines, quarries versus bonus on camps and woodcutters. As of right now, we have, yeah, so 2 camps and woodcutters, 1 quarry. So for the moment, we'll go for this one. And this is an open rainforest. It does not have a woodcutter on it. Fine. Oh, I like playing at higher difficulties, or I like thinking really, really hard about the right thing to do. This right here is called Tseakone. T-S-E-A-X. Tseax Cone. Active. And then it's erupted. Alright, so already fire in the mountains here. Stay away from that. The enemy group, I no longer see on the map, which means they probably are moving here. I assume they're in 4 turns, we'll say. If they attack my settlers, we got big problems. Rogue Systems, thank you for that resubscription. Insert resub message here. Well, insert expression of gratitude here. Coastal Edifice. I want that. I'm reserved for the future. For right now, we should continue down this way. Oops, that's their that's their scout. Yeah, cross some rivers, man. Should have chosen shipbuilding, or whatever it is. Okay, this is the top of the world, so I'm gonna ignore that area now. We're not gonna step 1 and scout. We will go this way for now. Hey, C3PO! Been a while since I talked with you. Hope things are good for you, my friend. That's a name that used to be around a lot, and now somewhat less so. But that's cool. City number 2. City of food. City of dye. City of name Men Nefer. The road is built immediately. We can move speedily. Awesome. Hello to Men Nefer, town number 1. Will it become a city? Probably. Not right now, though. Alright, so going this direction immediately makes available the food as well as 1 more bonus compared to the others. This one, though, gives us gold and makes it able to die. So which do I want first? Die is 3 happiness, food is food. I'll take the food. Cool. Enjoying Civ 7 playthroughs? I'm so glad for that. I am also. Yeah, the problem's going to be, so like I said, next week we're definitely doing Civ 7. The question is, what happens on next Friday? Do we say, another week, and we play Civ 7 for like next 3 months? Or do we play some other game? We'll see. Alright, a new person I have not met previously. This person is claiming our gods. This person is claiming to be the true queen of Egypt. I think not. I think you're making some nonsense claims here. I'll see her capital. She can't see my capital. Absolutely. Absolutely. So far we are largely hidden. Her capital is up here. She has 2 cities already. 1 at 6 construction, 1 at 2 construction. Is that right? Yes. Or that's population, isn't it? Sorry, 6 pop, rather. Ours is 6 also. And 2. Okay. Does she have more cities? We'll have to find out. So if I want to build my city here for the pyramid, then it'll probably be building too close, cranky, cranky, cranky. I wouldn't mind giving her local festival, because I suspect that happiness does not help her as much. She likes civs with fewer wonders, so I see the easy consonance between this bonus and Egypt. In some cases, it's really obvious how leaders fit together. The Normans or the Romans and Lafayette fit together very, very well. I do wonder if the intended leader of a civilization tends to have, or a culture, tends to have a bonus that fits together very well. So does, for example, Lafayette fit well with France? I think so. Would, was it Octavian Caesar, Augustus Caesar? Not sure which one it is. Do they give a bonus that fits well with Rome? Not sure. All right. Yeah, they're the ones that get the bonus for building the Great Stela. So she's not going to like the wonders. She's fine for right now, though. Okay. Hello, seller. No ruins. Except for this one out here. I'm going to go ahead and just run a bunch more. Nabal River, flat desert. Okay. If we want to say this is building too closely to another civ, then we could say this will be the area for the pyramid. The only possible issue with that is we have to be careful so we do not build into the volcano area. So we'd want to build, down here, and then gradually expand to build here. However, we get production bonus on all Nabal rivers. So we'd want to make sure that all of these are in range of the city. Now, team, I need some backseating here. I'll go to the Civipedia also. Is it the case that volcanoes only destroy what's immediately around them? Or do they go 2 tiles out? Can they go 2 tiles out? I'll look it up and we'll see. Well, no volcano. Like natural disasters. Alright, disasters. Does not say. You've only seen it affect 1 tile ways far, only immediate. Alright, no one's saying with certainty it's only 1, but I think it's only 1. Now, this would destroy, like, fishing and so on. That's unfortunate. But I think in order to stay away from her, and it's only 2 tiles, right? 1, 2, yeah, only 2 tiles there. I'll want to go south of that instead. Now, I do sort of want this also for bonus production, but 1, 2, 3, we would then be immediately next to our city and have very awkward building for a while. Hey, C3PO! 1,000 bits. Just cuz. Well, thanks, cuz. I appreciate it. If you were actually my cousin, don't tell Grandma what I do on here. C3PO, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the Civ. That's super kind of ya. Super kind of ya indeed. Okay, let me count again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this Nabal River is not approachable by Wasset, whoever it is. So I would like this at some point. It'll need to be in the future, though. The desert. Okay. Great Works Town, I'm okay building to at some point soon. That said, a raid is coming. A raid is coming! Unfortunately, my scouts, slingers, can only step forward 1 more step. And they found a continuation of the coastal border. I'd like to get the cairn here, but first I definitely need to defeat the raid coming in. And I don't know, 3 turns, brutal. I don't know if the warriors coming in can be defeated by my little +6 Medjays here. They have 20 combat points compared to I don't know what's on the warriors. So you're going to step in here. and then do the big search. Okay, resources. Huh, interesting. Another cutoff. So presumably the continent goes down like so, which is sort of weird. So these are all production. Building for gypsum seems amazing. Production happiness. Oh, yeah. I wonder if the crisis is the same every playthrough. So the crisis at the end of the ancient period was people in the towns are not so sure that they want to be ruled by you anymore. They become more and more unhappy. Stop fighting wars. We fought a war through the crisis last time. Such an absolutely idiotic thing to do. So I think getting wool feels important. However, I just need to give this area up. So getting out of here is the correct call for now, I think. Which means I'm going to run this scout down to here. Only 9 turns to go. Fantastic. Okay, at some point soon, we'll have enemies pop out. The Wei River has flooded. No way. The Wei River? No way. Hey, Clap, good seeing ya. Hello. Hello, lurkers, too. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Okay, I need to remember this is a good spot for City 3. That was a misclick. I didn't mean to click there, but okay, that's fine. We don't want to go that way. Ages are faster on Deity? Okay. I don't know why that is. I mean, is it the case that time just goes a lot faster on Deity? We'll see. I mean, I know I'm playing faster in some sense, but how much faster I do not quite know. You finished that. 30 minutes until I've got to leave stream today, it's true. Thank you for keeping me honest. Trailing in civics! What's the latest I hear from the Axumite Empire? They appear to be ahead of us by several civics. And people are starting to take notice rather. Maybe more cultural outputs? Oh boy, I'm trying real hard, fam. I'm doing what I can. Oh boy. Do you have a radio tower already, possibly? Culture bonus. I got 11 going. I'm trying my best. Presumably she chose culture for the ruins she's found? Maybe. Okay, so... we only have one turn left here. I wonder how that happened. Okay, no ruins. Big desert, more sheep. This is the army of Cerebral. They said a raid was coming. I assume that meant nigh instantaneously. They have to build a new soldier first. I guarantee at a moment I do not want to deal with a raid, it's going to show up. Almost definitely. Alright, go. Where'd it turn? Oh, there they go. Alright. I apologize for thinking they're moving slowly. They'll be there when they're darn well ready. Thank you very much. Okay, I just built something. I don't see a new unit, so probably not that. I believe I just finished building the building that gives a bonus to production on camps and wood cutters. Next would be mines, but I want another settler to go take this area, I believe. I still have enough points to make the Gunganais like me. If I was going to do that, I probably should have started it earlier. I'm going to do it anyway. Hello, friend. Good call, bad call. I genuinely do not know. Having the slingers post up also. Oh!
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Is it possible I'm dragging the enemy raid around the map, and the reason it hasn't gone to the capital is because it's chasing my scout? If so, what an interesting strategy. We'll deal with them eventually, I suppose. Like, if I can actually drag them around, it's gonna be big silly. Now, we might eventually get the scout caught out, but not the end of the world. Alright, bonus gold in all settlements. The altar for big happiness, especially when touching wonders. And we get a pantheon. Time for a religion. I think, okay, so this tool making is only a benefit to the capital. So plus 4 gold, soon plus 6 gold. I don't know how to compare 1 production in science to 6 gold ultimately. Hey Horizon, any more CK3 playthroughs planned? At some point probably. I think the trouble I have consistently is all of the games I like to play on stream are ones that require substantial time investment, right? The idea of saying, hey, I'm going to do Civ 7 for 1 day seems absurd. Hey, I'm going to do CK3 for 1 day seems absurd. I know that one solution would be to make like specially curated YouTube content playthroughs. So I could do like Civ on stream and CK3 on YouTube or something, but right now I'm busy with teaching, so I don't know. Other people want CK3 also, but unfortunately I can't make everyone happy, so I try to make me happy. Hopefully some of you enjoy it also. I don't know how to compare these things. I'm gonna make the switch, and we'll see how it goes. Don't want to play other Paradox games. So I've played all of the contemporary Paradox games a fair amount. I think I've done like 3 playthroughs of Hearts of Iron now. I've only played EU4 once, and I have not liked it. I'm considering playing more EU4 whenever EU5 comes out. But I don't know. Do I have plans playing these? I'm just not sure. Like, I like playing them. They're good for me. Many of you enjoy them, but it's an investment to play any of them in terms of time. So, I don't know. Maybe when we're done with Civ, I'll hold a big old election for which Paradox game we'll play next. The problem is I hold an election, Civ will win, or CK will win every time. More gold, possibly more bad. I could do a mega campaign where you play all the way through. I could do that. I've never done a mega campaign. And the reason why, I've mentioned this previously, the reason why I've not done a mega campaign is because it's too easy to snowball in CK. And so if I play CK3 right, we'd be coming into the next game with way too much territory. So I don't know. I mean, I could choose a weird CK3 playthrough. It's really hard to get rolling, but I'm not sure. Hearts of Iron, you have a love-hate relationship, more fun being the hammer than the anvil. I mean, I really enjoy the missions, the storyline in Hearts of Iron. I loved our Spanish left anarchist playthrough. That was really, really fun. Really fun. I've not done the Soviet Union. I've not done Germany. I think we've done Sweden, Spain, and maybe Mexico? I've forgotten. The new DLC for CK3, we've already done that. There are VODs if you want to. Yeah, there definitely is a full maybe 3 playthroughs of CK3 since the last big update, including a multiplayer playthrough. A multiplayer playthrough of Civ happened like 4 weeks ago, maybe. Modern day Hearts Iron 4 mod. No. So when I played Hearts of Iron, I was so concerned that all I'd be getting in chat is people like, LOL Russia, LOL Ukraine, LOL let's be all Nazis. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. So I think moving more to the modern period feels bad. We'll see. Maybe RimWorld. I promised chat I would make at least a 5-episode RimWorld playthrough in the summer on YouTube. We'll see. Alright. Do the warriors chase the scout? The answer must be no. But we'll see in a moment here and learn. A new civilization! That's not it. A new civilization.
Nukan gani pachakutech, intik saminchaskan, apur kukunach churing.
Alright, I was thinking of doing a new world start. And this person is what I was thinking of playing as. If I say hello to him, Cahokia becomes available. Unfortunately, I spent my influence on being friends with a city-state, so I can't see his capital immediately. So all we say is, hi, and hope he doesn't immediately destroy us. Yeah, an uncertain greeting. How do you play? Buildings receive food adjacency from mountains, so build in mountains. Like civilizations with few mountains, dislikes those with the most mountains. Alright, definitely a case of he wants the mountains, leave him alone. Goose societies. Goose societies. +1 food for resources adjacency. More production for building the monk mound in particular. Huh, that's something. Goose society. Why is Cahokia a goose society? What does this even mean? We got mysticism. Pantheon needs to come forward. Alright, so mastery there. More food everywhere. The Mundo Perdido. More happiness, more science on tropical terrain. Our capital's tropical right now. Wouldn't be terrible. Or discipline. More movement sight on our good friends, the scouts, and a free commander. I know I'm going to be attacked soon, allegedly, so I probably should choose the commander, but I'm going Mastery 2, because that happiness science bonus seems really strong, and more food seems really strong, we'll see. Interesting Egyptian civics, so I want to do them, but they're 20 turns, and I just don't know how to think about taking 20 turns on these. So, I mean, we have, I think, 2 navigable rivers nearby. Minor rivers not ending turns would be cool, but I don't know. It's just a lot of turns. Now at this point, it is 12 turns. What do the buildings do again? And they combine into a Jacobin equivalent. You know what? Let's go and take one of these. Drek, you convinced me by asking a good question. A mistake, we'll see. We're going to speed up turns. Selden, when you say that, what do you mean? Because definitely you can change the game speed if you want to. I've yet to do so. Our first celebration! So more food or more production towards building. You're currently building a settler, correct? For 5 turns a settler. I do have 2 buildings I want to build. However, it's 10 turns? So 5 turns will be consumed by the settler. We could push the settler back. Also, building a settler here, or city here, might be dumb, because these people are hostile to us. I'll need to move an escort down also, probably. Okay, I'm gonna go for growing city nice also. I'm going buildings and moving the settler back in line and putting tool making back on. The man, I've been chastised for being behind on culture. Who needs culture when you got I don't know, Harriet Tubman's defensive armies? Something like that. It's because of that, we can get both of these done during the 10. That seems good. If we build the production first, then this will be even faster. Happiness for wonders, yeah, not right now. Okay, brickyard going here is no problem. Just make sure I don't destroy various things. We could build it in the city. I think that's a bad idea, but I don't quite remember how these things work. So I'm going to leave the city spots open for right now. Maybe a mistake. Who knows, who knows. And then, so I don't forget, altar goes into the city. Hooray. And then you're going to go up also. Possibly that will work, we'll see. In Ray the Pantheon. Is this the third or second game in a row in which all three of the top ones were chosen immediately? I believe all three were chosen immediately in the last game also. So I don't know if they're the really strong ones. Like, the happiness adjacency on mountains and natural wonders makes sense for two of the characters, because one wants natural wonders and one wants mountains. But the influence bonus, and I mean, growth rate bonus seems huge also. But I wonder, like, do they just choose an order, or did I get unlucky twice? What would I like most of all? Bonus culture on quarters. Quarters is two buildings together on a spot. Bonus food on farms and such. Bonus gold. Sea. We will have a lot of fishing boats on the left-hand side. The altar gets +1 to everything. Science on quarters of altar, so that's the equivalent of the culture one. Bonus production towards wonders. Ah, I know who took this one. Bonus production towards settler training. Or the altar is either +1 happiness adjacency for coast, lakes, navigable rivers. Okay. I mean, that could be good. Just happiness, though. Or stone circle. Bonus production on clay pits, mines, quarries, etc. Okay. This place here will not have a ton of clay pits. This place here has one quarry and might get one more. Might get two more. This one down here we'll get some quarry. I think I'm going to go with stone circles for bonus production. I'm not sure to compare that at this point, but it seems like we should lean into what we're doing right now. I don't think Tubman has any bonuses that help well with... So Tubman has no bonuses that help with the Pantheon, I don't think, but Egypt does. Egypt gives bonuses to navigable rivers. And so the Sacred Water one might be good for that. Because right now I'm building along navigable rivers. But it's just happiness. I hate to say it's just happiness. Does happiness do anything, friends, other than lead to a reduction in unrest? Like, if cities are happy, do they give more production? I think it's just what I said a moment ago. Let's find out if there's anything else to it that I'm missing. Yeah, so... Oh, celebration's the course. Celebration's the course. Celebration's strong. Celebration's strong. Okay, we're going happiness. And then happiness leads us to production. Right. Thank you for reminding me of how the video game works. I like happiness suddenly. Woo! Occasionally, I'm an idiot. For this moment, perhaps less so. It's temple, not altar. Is that correct? Did I misread here? Wait, no. Pantheon. The altar. It is an altar. Okay, in that case, I need to think about where the altar goes. Suddenly, things need to be altered. Alright, so 3 happiness here, and we destroy a woodcutter. Well, that's lame. Okay. I mean, this tile here would be just fine for bonus happiness. So, maybe... I mean, how many turns do you grow again? 2 turns. Okay. Okay, grabbing this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this spot for an altar actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Yeah. Yee. I think that's the best one we got. So temple will go there after we expand. Okay. Every turn. Taking 12 minutes to figure out, I think. Gungne, 14 turns until true friendship. They'll give me a gift in 7 turns. Thank you for the lovely coin. Let's see how that goes. So many scouts running around. The enemy has not appeared. And also, it seems the warriors are not chasing after Buddy here. Should they? I do not know. So you know, this path right here, this area right here, belongs to our friend in yellow. Is it Pachacuti? Is that a correct pronunciation? Okay. Looking for natural wonders. None yet. This is not the capital. So, we can immediately take a food bonus and a quarry also. That seems great. That food bonus is stronger in non-capitals. I'm guessing we only have 1 slot there. Oh, shoot. It has to be a city. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I mean, that's fine. More capital growth, more good. How much does it cost to make a second city? Only 550? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe someone on Twitch can teach me how to say his name. I gotta look up a Cahokian person. I actually don't know what, which extant Aboriginal groups or tribes are descended of the Mississippian tribe, if any of them are. That's a good bit, though. I like that bit. Okay, so I want to expand to this one. We will be destroying a woodcutter. Oh, it's so much production. I mean, 3 production is not huge, but for the sake of having a faster celebration, I guess it makes sense. Next build is in 16. Oh, we hate the choices. Hello to you, Hatsia, etc. So she's ahead on culture, I know. All I can say is okay, or I reject it. Our relationship gets worse. I will accept. You get the worker back for destroying the woodcutter. I mean, legit. But I worry about, like, losing the production bonus on the woodcutter. We'll see what happens. But I think this is the right place to build still. Hey, Golden Phoenix. Would I recommend buying the game in its current state? Absolutely. As long as you're not deciding between this game and your ability to buy food for tomorrow. I mean, this is a diet game. I should coin that. This is a game that if you want to lose weight, you should play this game. Because the time goes by so fast that you don't even think to eat. And you gradually waste away into nothingness, but if that's the goal, buy this game. If you must choose between food and a game, choose this one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, show me what you got. Slingers. Maybe the slingers are going to attack our capital. We'll see. Maybe you can't build the altar on the woodcutter. Oh, right. Because you can't just declare surprise. This is, surprise is an urban district. You have to build out urban districts. Good call. With my rank for personal fondness for Civ games, I've never played Alpha Centauri. I'm not a Civ streamer, I should say that. Civ 1 is probably my favorite because it's formative in my understanding of the possibilities of video games consuming one's life. It is probably the first game I recall saying, I wish to play this game all night. Between Civ 5 and Civ 7, I prefer this one. But no, I'm not a huge Civ streamer. I probably have fewer than 500 hours in Civ 5, and I've played this one now for 2 playthroughs, so I cannot give you what you want to know. A tier list would be based on numbers only. Oh no, we're trailing in technology also! Mayurin. Who are the Mayurins? Ah, so I'm behind, well, obviously. Am I ahead on anything? The joy of Deity. Well, well, well. Did I play Civ 6? I did not play Civ 6, no. It came out while I was streaming. I said, not feeling it. Actually, I may have not been streaming when it came out. It may have been a period of great despair in the old Resortiverse. I'm not sure. I'm behind everything.
The tourist should get another lens. See straight inside. Wouldn't see Big Rock then. He would see that Kunia, living right inside there as from the beginning.
Okay, this is the only natural wonder that we discovered ourselves in the ancient era last game also. Now, is it a place worth taking? It's awkwardly placed compared to our capital. I'm not sure. We'll see what else is up here and then decide to go in a bit. Discovered Luru. I don't know how to say that one. The Allegheny River is flooded. That's probably managed to avoid any troubles with rivers. As of right now, Buddy here is the only one who is not quite positive towards me, and that's fine. We're flooded. It's the one up here. Can I name it? Oh, it's the Atbara, I believe. Atbara, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Okay, ruins next turn. Okay, hello. A folk have gathered to celebrate a god of plenty. Dancers drink and make merry. Gamblers cluster together. In the morning they tally the fortunes. Join the celebration, more celebration, or take some culture. So, 75 is more than we need to launch a celebration, I believe. They'd give us another social policy. I'd really enjoy that. But I'm behind on technology and culture. And I don't know how to feel about that. We're doing celebrations. Am I right? It must not have clicked through yet. Maybe for next turn then. So those of you mentioning other Civ games in chat, why is Alpha Centauri so good? Centauri? Alpha Centauri. Not a space guy. Should I check it out? Should I go check that game out? Is it worth devoting the next few weeks to that game? I'm not sure. Okay, I don't see the slinger anymore. I think we step forward one and big look again. Okay, so no special ruins and no combination Nablo River plus desert. That said, there's a ton of Nablo River here. The ideal spot to build is where those hides are. Can't do that, of course, for the start. So I think a city here would be cool, but it's a bit away from where we are. Those of you who play the game on harder difficulties, do you try to cluster your earlier cities, or do you grab ones way across the map? What's it called? Forward settling, I believe? Something like that. Because this spot is not half bad for Egyptian culture. Right? It actually looks quite good. possibly the best of the rivers for Egyptian culture I've always seen so far. Unless there's any that's able to pick up 2 rivers. No, I mean, okay, we're in the middle here, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so actually building in a spot like this would eventually just take both of the rivers. But in the short term, there'd be no rivers. Yeah, I think long-term production not super important. Not sure on that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If you can defend it, go long. Yeah, the only trouble, of course, is I don't have that many soldiers right now, and Cahokia might come destroy me. Next to those beautiful mountains. I don't know. Okay.
The essence of all beings is the earth. The earth water. The water plants. Plants man. And man
Noticing the relationship
speech.
between water and man, I took a drink. Okay, so... Okay, this is food, food, food on terrain. If we build the hang gardens next to a river, we can do that. We have expansionist attribute point. Now, I know that I want the pyramid to go here. I know also that I would like the pyramid to live where the other wonders are. I know that's going to upset our one friend. That's how it goes. That is correct, right? That the, where is it? That the pyramid... No, I'm sorry. The pyramid is just gold and production on the minor and navigable tiles. I thought the pyramid was the... Where is it? No, it's something somewhere gave a bonus to the gold off of wonders. What on earth was it? Okay, so the special quarter wants to be adjacent to wonders. Fine. So just build wonders good, I think. I'm confused. Hello, Carcinogen, how's it going? Okay. So, I could drop back and take sailing now. Now that we have fishing keys, I believe that's a sensible thing to do. Okay. Just need production, though. 1 turn till settler. Oh no. Oh no. That means I forgot to move the buildings in for faster building during the celebration. Whoops. And yes, the altar can't go in here, unfortunately, because of you have to expand your urban zone out. I mean, +4, not that bad, but we need to build something somewhere, so fine. Okay, that only 1 turn to a settler. Ah, boy. Ah, boy. So to burn 1 more turn of celebration. That's fine, I guess. I know that Cahokia wants to build next to mountains. There are mountains right here, so Cahokia probably wants this, and it's fairly close by. So, though this is really nice, I should probably ignore it, I guess. Okay, let's head over this way then. It's so cold. Once shipbuilding is done, we can grab this spot here, which I don't think we can do on the settler until, or the explorer until we get shipbuilding unlocked. All right, step forward and look around. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We're on the edge of the world again. Team, unfortunately, we are heading to the end of all things. Yellowstone Caldera has become active. I don't mean the big ones coming via the Yellowstone, but instead, do gotta leave a little early. So do gotta leave pretty soon here. What do you do again? Bonus production towards wonders. That's going to be useful on our new city once it's a city. There are no quarry pits here. I think just food makes sense to keep expanding. Though with the mountains here's a little unfortunate. Respond to diplomacy. Open borders. I've never opened borders to a non-allied faction before, or someone who I wanted to have as an ally. Are you going to walk into my territory and then attack? Why do you want this? Why do you want this? He seems far enough away that he gets nothing from it. So I think this is fine? Thank you for the money. Make sure you pay your taxes, I suppose. New settler group. So, I want to settle down here somewhere. And video game is saying, how about this spot? Do we like that? Sort of, kind of. Like, in this area in general we want. So, settler, beloved settler, head there, and then we'll talk it through. We're safe in the mountain, that's what counts. I need to make absolutely sure that the pyramid can go on any flat, not only, or sorry, any desert, not only flat desert. Okay, I want this spot here, but we'll see. Let me check that again. Not civics. Technology. Just desert. All it cares is desert. Production on minor navigable rivers, so huge. So many rivers, so much production. It'd be a beautiful, beautiful city. Okay. I guess we go this direction. And, yep, enter the world. Little mountain there. Maybe good. Team, unfortunately, I think that is the last move of this turn. I gotta go! It's noon my time, so thank you for being here. What can I even say? Today was such a good time. Here comes Big Resorty. Tomorrow I will be streaming again, though tomorrow is not a Civ day. 2 days from now, is that true? Something like 2 days from now, you'll be getting more Civ 7 for an entire week. Just hanging out and doing the Civ thing. And that'll be really cool. But tomorrow, something else. But still stop by. I will not be wearing a suit and tie. Playing some other game, and should be a good community building day, we'll call it. Yeah, I feel pretty okay about our start. Pretty okay about our start in this one. Will that work out? Will we do well? I think so. I believe we're learning. That's what really counts. Again, I apologize the AI said you're of zero value. For me, though, you are the second best streamer of the day. Someone earlier got to be the best streamer because they explained how something worked. Anyway, time for the dentist. Time for going away. There will be a brief 3-minute ad while sitting on this screen here. If you want to stay around and watch the ad, you can mute it. I sure would appreciate it. It would help me with, the bills. For now, though, I thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again real soon. Goodbye. So while I'm here, any Ask Me Anything? Any topics of importance note for the stream today? Well, what have you always wondered? Resorty was the most important book you ever read. Resorty, is that beard really going to keep growing for the next, I don't know, 4 months? Resorty, you've been going to the gym? Resorty, are you still standing up? Is your tie still on? Where's Cat Fritz? I don't know. I feel very awkward just standing here waiting for the ad break to end. Because I recognize that I need to push the off button in 2 minutes and 7 seconds. But between now and then, what do? What's my favorite gym machine? I've really come to enjoy the the spinny bicycle thing because man, it's really nice to be able to sit down and still do work. Also, while on the exercise bike, I'm able to read more effectively while the bicycling is going on. I want to like the squat rack. I want to enjoy the big muscle building, strength building activities, but I always worry I'm going to hurt myself. And so no, I do not like the squat rack, but I very much want to do so. Gotta work on that, what's my favorite quote? I don't know. Daniel Dennett's comment about like the meaning of life being to find something bigger than yourself you believe in and work as hard as you can to make it happen, like really appeals to me as a way of responding to nihilism. That seems important. How's it going, Game Urchin? Am I playing MOM right now? I'm not. I've actually not played the World of Warcraft in a day and a half or so because I may have lost a character, and also it's been endless grading. So I'll probably play this evening. I know the Americans will be sleeping, but I'll probably end up streaming a little bit of World of Warcraft this evening because Noms has an important fancy business dinner, and I would like to have some company as I continue leveling a no mage once again from level 4. Oh, goodness. Thank you for the good words, friends. I got 21 seconds left, and then I'll go away. I actually don't know if you end your stream during the ad break, what happens. When's evening in Japan again? It's currently noon here, so I don't know. I teach between 5 and 6 here, and so I'll probably come home right afterwards. That said, my students are getting their exams back today, and some of them are going to be very displeased with their scores. This is a not great exam this time around. Usually an average on my exams are like a B plus, and this one is definitely a direction of like the C, and that's because there may have been more students. I guess the bottom is lower than usual. The top is where it tends to be, the A minus or the B plus range for a lot of students, A minus, but. Yeah, we may have some words, unfortunately, with some students, and I'm ready to talk about it, but it's going to take some time. So I'll probably be on by like 7 o'clock my time, which I know is probably going to be, I don't know, middle night US time, so hopefully you're sleeping. Anyway, team, thanks for the follows, thanks for the subscriptions. I'm going to go away now. I'll let you know how the